Well, first of all, I'll play you this. This came in this morning over Gary's answering machine.
Gary, it's Artie. Hey, man, I promise on the grave of my father, I woke up sick as shit today. I'm not coming in. I can't come in. So, I don't know. I'm not on drugs. I promise you. I wish I was.
Is this today?
Yeah.
I'm sick as a dog, brother. I feel terrible, so.
Yeah, right.
I don't know.
I don't know
I'm
either.
trying to be in tomorrow. Sorry, brother.
Tomorrow.
Later.
How's he going to get well? Listen to him. He can't get well in a day. Sounds like he's dying.
In all fairness to Artie.
What fairness?
A high-pitched mic coming out knocked the wind out of him.
Really? You
Yeah.
think that was it?
I think it took a lot out of the boy.
He's emotionally drained.
A lot of us are emotionally drained. Our audience is such a bunch of scumbags, too, because I was reading the email about high-pitched mic coming out. Because, like a lot of people wrote me, I'm talking about personally, and said, gee, that was a pretty dramatic moment on the show, and it was very moving. One friend told me they were really moved to tears, this and that. And then,
and how was the audience?
High-pitched Mike being queer is no surprise. What's the big deal? Richard comes out Thursday. Here's another one. Big deal. We all knew he was gay. Stop wasting our time, Mike. Does Robin shave? Some people were. This guy goes, what a shock that high-pitched Mike announced he is gay. Next, you will announce that JFK has been assassinated. Hey, come on, you guys. Don't be so cavalier.
You know what it is? It might not have been a big revelation to them, but it was a huge thing for Mike to do.
Anytime someone comes out on the air, that's good radio. Sorry.
Absolutely, but just in terms of, what a revolutionary thing it is. For him, it was amazing.
There were other people. I shouldn't paint it that the audience was jaded.
Totally cavalier.
Yeah, no, I was glad to hear that you finally came out. You're so damn cute and adorable that soon you will find someone to love you. I'm a gay male in Albany, New York. I've watched you on Howard TV for a long time and think you are so handsome. I hope you find what you're looking for very soon.
Oh, is this guy available?
That's what I'm saying. Let's see. Wow, listening to Mike's revelation, and I'm sobbing like a little bitch. I want to congratulate him. It sure takes courage to do that.
Does
Good
this
luck.
guy need to say something?
Maybe he needs something to say something. And this guy said, Howard, high-pitched Mike's coming out on the show today was so touching that I donated to the Matthew Shepard website in his honor.
Well, wonderful.
As a gay fan of the show, I've always appreciated the support you have shown the gay community. Today's Mike announcement just brought back all the stress and turmoil that comes with coming out. I remember I felt bad, too, while high-pitched Mike was coming out, and I assure you that I spoke to him over the weekend before he did it and wanted to check sort of his temperature on all this.
Did you call him later?
No, I didn't. But you know what? There was one point when he was talking early on when he was just about to, he was just kind of saying he was coming out. I started to laugh, and I
What were you laughing about?
I don't know. And I had a very.
You're so bad.
I turned my head to get my composure. I don't know if I was laughing because I don't know. I couldn't even explain it to you. Like, I don't think there was. I just started. Just the absurdity of our show.
That laugh of yours.
Yeah, I couldn't. You know me. I don't laugh that much, but I couldn't control it. And I said to myself, "What?"
But there is a time when like you. I don't know. There's something about you when you see somebody being very, very real that makes you laugh.
Yeah, I guess maybe I was uncomfortable for some reason. I don't know, but I started to laugh. And then I was like, we got to get my shit together because you know what? The fucking guy is going through hell.
Right. He doesn't need you right now.
Yeah, he doesn't need me busting his balls. And I said, how am I going to explain that I'm laughing? Because I really am admiring him. Uh-huh. And I said, I have no explanation that I'm laughing. So then I got a grip on myself, and then I carried on.
Okay. Well, while he was saying it, I absolutely was not shocked.
You weren't. I was. See, I feel like an asshole. I got to be honest with you because, when Artie each time
would call him gay.
When Artie each time was on drugs, I, honest to God, have to tell you.
You believed he was straight.
I believed every word he said.
I don't believe that.
I did. I'm naive.
I do not believe that. I believe you wanted to believe.
And I never once considered high-pitched Mike to be gay. In fact, I used to get upset when Artie would say it because I'd go like, hey, man, why are you tagging the dude with that shit? He doesn't need that crap. He's got enough going on.
I don't know. like while he was saying it was like, well, I believed him every time he said he wasn't gay, but it's no shocker that he's gay.
Yeah, no. Yeah, right. Yeah, I agree with you there. Yeah, I'm not shocked he's gay.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I was like, eh.
A guy called the wrap-up show yesterday and said the same exact thing about you and I. He said that you and I are idiots and morons because we believed Artie, we believed he wasn't gay.
Hey,
and I said, listen.
In fact, originally the name of this show was the Idiot and Moron Show. A lot of people don't know that. That's a bit of trivia.
Idiots and morons.
He just said that we were like sort of gullible and that
I'm gullible.
We're stupid for taking people at their word. But,
well, you guys would argue with me so much when I would say, look, every time he'd call in sick, I'm like, there's no way he has the flu. And there's no doctor he's calling at 4 o'clock in the morning. And, you don't fall down in your own home and hit a dresser that's been in the same place forever.
Hey, good for you. I tell you, I am so gullible. I'll tell you how
you
gullible.
would talk me out of it.
It's so funny, too. I'll give you an example the other day. So the other day, you remember for like weeks, I was upset with Belzer because Belzer didn't show up. 15 minutes before the North Shore Animal League's big event of the year, he canceled as the host.
Yeah.
And I was upset with him because I said, I heard he was sick and stuff. And I said, 15 minutes before, you're sick that morning at least. You can call and maybe call a comedian buddy of yours and, make sure, at least offer up something.
Right.
So then Bells came in on our show, and I was giving it to him pretty hard. He said, can you take a commercial break? So he pulls me off into the corner.
Well, it was after the lie detector, and he failed the lie detector.
So he pulled me off into the corner, and he told me something in private that I promised him I wouldn't say on the air, but he told me why he couldn't make the North Shore Animal League event. And he told me, and it kind of rocked me, and I felt real bad, and I put my arm on his shoulder, and I said, okay, I was out of line. Like, now I'm thinking about what he told me. I think it's total horseshit.
I didn't want to say anything, but I was like, boy, that's an amazing recovery.
Yeah. I was like, I think he just bullshitted me.
And now there are instances where people have what they, it's a temporary thing.
Right.
And it can happen.
It can? Okay.
So it could have happened, but who knows?
Who knows? Right. Yeah, what am I going to do?
Because I could see no sign.
You'd be a lot more tortured than running around in here if you had that happen, I think. But maybe I'm wrong.
But it was a few weeks later, so maybe he had gotten, some understanding of the situation. I don't know.
But he did work that week.
Yeah, well, it can last as little as a day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So maybe he wasn't bullshitting me. I don't know, but I am very gullible. I'll be honest with you.
Well, the Artie thing, I would like you now to play this current sick message.
Okay.
And juxtapose it against a sick message where he actually was on heroin.
So do you think that this message indicates that he might be on heroin?
Well, I want to hear if I can hear any
You want
different.
to juxtapose?
Yes, I want to be able to compare them side by side.
I think you would find if I even got it together to do that, that you would find they sound identical.
And therefore, I would have to assume, because he was fine yesterday, what are these illnesses that come up all of a sudden? If you get a cold, Howard, doesn't it come on gradually?
Yeah, like I have a scratchy throat the first day.
Right. You don't all of a sudden sound like you're dead.
Wow. Well, I'm not going to argue with you because I'm wrong every single time, and I don't want to be wrong again.
You're tired of being wrong.
Yeah.
Hey, Howard?
Yeah.
If you want, on Gary page 2, right above Artie's sick message is the one where Artie called in when he was on heroin.
Oh, okay.
Gary page 1, Gary page 1.
Yeah, but don't I have to A-B him?
Well, it's right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I also have a bunch of other ones, too.
I don't know if I want to hear them all, but I'll do an A-B on this, what Gary got here. Okay, what do you want to hear first, Rob? You want to hear heroin Artie, or you want to hear the Artie of today?
Well, let's hear heroin Artie, because we just heard his new one.
All right, this is heroin Artie.
Yeah, it's Artie. Hey, man, I promise the grave of my father, I will...
Was that today?
That's today.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Heroin Artie's from 5/26.
Yeah, because these are just like not even identified.
I have one that's even earlier than that.
I got it. I got it under control, Fred. Right. Hold on.
Gary, it's Artie giving you more ammunition. Christ. It's Thursday morning. I can't stop throwing up. I got some sort of stomach virus. It's killing me. I gotta go. I'm going to the doctor, so I'm not gonna be there today. So have a good time with this one. I'll probably be in tomorrow. I know I will be, no matter what, because it's better than dealing with this. So sorry, Gar. Later.
Yeah.
All right.
Uh-oh.
No, play the one from today.
Gar, it's Artie. Hey, man, I promise on the grave of my father, I woke up sick as shit today.
Even he doesn't believe it.
It's even that same laugh.
Yes.
Yeah. So what are you saying? Now let me finish it.
Coming in. I can't come in. So, I don't know. I'm not on drugs. I promise you. I wish I was. I'm sick as a dog, brother. I feel terrible.
See, when he says he's not on drugs, I believe him.
Howard.
I believe.
Howard.
Here I am again getting suckered.
Listen to these two things.
Okay.
They're identical.
So, I don't know. Trying to be in tomorrow. Sorry, brother. Later.
They're the same.
You got a point there.
And, unfortunately...
He did swear this time on the grave of his father.
But that's exactly what a heroin addict would do.
Well, what harm is it going to do on his father?
But they like to pull out something you would swear they would never say.
See, here I am again. I got it. This is deja vu.
I know, because we have this same, and then you'll almost convince me that I'm crazy.
The grave of my father thing, I believe him.
Now,
no.
had he said his sister's health,
His father's dead.
then
Not
maybe
that he
he'd be
doesn't
sincere,
care
'cause
about
he cares
that.
about his sister.
But an addict will pull out the thing you wouldn't believe they would
All right.
never lie
Tomorrow,
about.
if he comes in, if I say to him, Artie, swear on the life of your sister you're not on anything, including cough syrup.
He's an addict. He will.
He will swear on it?
Yeah.
Wow.
You think?
Absolutely.
No, not his sister. I don't think he would do that.
He's an addict. We like to think of Artie as Artie, but Artie's an addict.
Oh. See, I'm so gullible.
So
You can't believe anything an addict says. That's what makes him an addict.
Honestly, I'm so gullible, I didn't think Artie was on drugs after this voicemail, and I'll play this for you.
Gar, it's Artie again. It's Tuesday morning. I'm not going to be able to make it in again today. I had a little bit of a relapse here, but no matter what, I'll be there tomorrow. Sorry, man. Take care.
I got fooled by that one, too. Hey, vey. Okay, well, anyway, we'll talk to Artie when he gets back.
You know what? I was just actually thinking to myself that Artie was doing well because he had broken the pattern of missing a day in the week before vacation.
That's true, he did.
That was a pattern he had gotten into.
So he just moved his day.
I guess maybe he's taking the day after.
I don't know. All right, King of All Blacks, you're on the air. Go ahead. Good morning.
Why would you think if Artie was okay yesterday, right? What made him so sick from yesterday to this morning?
Right.
Like, what's your speculation?
I don't know. First of all, whenever I want to give Artie the benefit of the doubt, I always think, well, he's kind of bordering on obese. And I know when I was heavy, I'd get sick all the time. But like Robin said, so if he has a cold, that kind of comes on slowly. You get
you might see him in here one day with a stuffy nose before he gets that sick.
Yeah, and then I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with him all the time.
And then every time I have a little sniffle and I come in, he talks about how healthy he is and how he never gets sick.
But I'm up at 4 a.m. I'm not a thin guy. I go to a garbage, I go to DVW every day for 20 years, and I've called in sick. I don't get sick. That's why I got high blood pressure, diabetes, and listen, I'm up every morning. I'm up right now. I feel great.
This is what I said when Artie was calling in a lot. I said he needs to go to the hospital then because he's dying. He was too sick too often.
Oh, I'm the guy who never thinks Artie's on drugs anyway. But I think sometimes maybe Like now I'm thinking he's probably out because he's been doing all this book promotion and stuff, and what he does is he burns the candle at both ends.
And at some point he snaps.
Yeah, and it's usually during our work, not the other work he has to
it
do.
happens that too. I mean, it's like when you read his book, there's like a history there, you know. And
Of what?
Of like anytime he sees some sort of pressure situation, he kind of caves.
Right.
And caves into drugs?
Whether
Is that
it
what
be
you're
drugs
saying?
or whether it be booze or like, I think one of the last incidents.
Well, what do you think is going on today?
I think it's booze.
You do?
I think he went home and he probably drank too much. I don't think it's drugs this time, but I
don't think it's drugs this
it's
time.
It's definitely one of those situations.
Well, yeah,
where
but
he could have easily fallen
drink,
into
you like drugs.
Booze
when you
is
drink,
his-
You want to get drugs.
You really
Booze is
think
his
that, Fred?
gateway drug.
I think it's a booze thing. Yeah. Like Robin's right. It's like something like that doesn't just come on like that.
And the other day, somebody called in about this appearance on the Bubba Show.
Right.
And I
she's
remember
convincing me.
another time when he was falling off the wagon and he did the Bubba Show, and we actually played tape because he was so out of it. And he said he went home and he started drinking.
Oh. No, let's see.
One more quick question.
I'm so naive. I really believe he's sick. I'm the
I
only
believe
one.
you want to believe.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean,
That's
the
me.
evidence is there, Howard.
I know. I'm wrong every time. I'm wrong every time. Every single time I'm
I
wrong.
would love to be wrong, but I haven't been.
This and the gossip game, I'm so bad at.
But I mean, when I read his book, it seemed like every time he would get it, when it was Mad TV, something happened, and he, had the heroin thing where, and then he tried to commit suicide. I mean, my God.
Yeah, too much success is bad for Artie.
is.
He's having too much success.
Every time he starts to get on a roll, it's like he throws down a roadblock.
I have no reason to think he's doing drugs except for the fact that he's done them in the past, but he's been acting better. I don't know. You know what? I don't know what to say anymore. I clearly don't have any ability to comment in this area because I've been wrong every time.
What do you think about Artie? You think he's sick or is he on drugs?
I don't know, man. Can't tell you. Don't know.
Do you care?
Yeah, I care. I'm working this book tour. You better be there tomorrow night.
Would it surprise me if he was doing heroin or whatever he does again? No.
Even if I thought it, I wouldn't even say it because I don't need any repercussions coming from any sides whatsoever.
No comment. Artie, get well if you're sick. Get well if you're not sick and on drugs. And if you're just fucking lazy, fuck you.
Hey, someone says you're now wearing eyelashes, Robin.
Well,
They're real
yes,
long.
I am.
What's
I
going
have
on?
eyelashes.
No, not regular eyelashes. That was ridiculously long. I mean, like a half-inch longer than any stripper eyelashes. And Robin
Get out of here.
She left her glue in the bathroom.
What's going on with you with the eyelashes?
I've just been experimenting with
Wow.
false eyelashes.
You're so
I used
girly.
to wear them on Channel 9.
Let me see. Wow, those are... Robin, wait a second. Wait a second. First of all, the one on the left side...
What?
Oh, I guess... Is that your right or your left? I can't figure out because I'm looking at the
I
tape.
can't tell.
It's
I
almost...
can't tell what
I don't
side
even know
to
you
wear.
got it on right.
Oh, get out of here.
Let me see. Look at me.
Is that on upside down?
The one
Upside
is
down.
coming off. The one on the one side.
Right. Yeah, the one on the
No,
right.
That one.
I've only got half lashes on.
Wait.
Half lashes. Where's the other half?
Is there a left and a right side? Because maybe they're on backwards.
There's one.
Look at that.
There's the other one. Yes.
But why don't you put the rest on?
Because I didn't want them all over. That gets too much.
When you close your eye, it looks like there's something in your eye.
Right.
When
like a
I have
caterpillar.
glasses on. It's hard to wear the glasses.
Let me see. Take
with
off the
them.
glasses for a second. Then close your eyes. Close your eye. No, listen a minute.
What?
Those are ridiculous.
You're not putting that on the website.
No, I want you to
refuse.
wait. Roll back the tape.
Wait a
Close your eyes and then
wait.
watch it on the tape. You're going to see it. It looks crazy. Come here. Close your eyes. She's got half an eyelid. Close your eyes. Here, watch.
Oh,
Now-
I thought you were playing it back.
oh wait. Close your eyes.
They're falling off.
Yeah, they're falling off you. They're not on right.
The one on the left side is
Well,
falling
maybe they
off.
are because I had
Yeah.
my glasses
Now play it
on.
back for
no,
Robin.
they're not.
Wait, watch.
They're on.
Play it back for Robin. Just rewind real quick.
It looks fine there.
No, you can't see it. I'm telling you. Look,
Right there.
see, they look like they're off.
But that's because they're only half there. There's only half an eyelash.
Robin, look at that thing. Look at it. It's all.
Well, maybe one of them is coming off because I had my glasses on.
When did you start
That one
getting?
is
It's because they're
coming
probably
off.
so long that they're probably hitting the front
It's
of the
hitting the
glasses.
glasses. No,
You got a
it's
pretty
not.
face. You don't need eyelashes.
No.
I need eyelashes. Why? What are you up to? What are you doing?
Just fooling around.
Yeah. You might have too much free time all of a sudden.
I wish I had some free
When
time.
do you apply those? Over here?
Yeah.
How do you get them on? With
You
what?
have to glue them on.
Ay, ay, ay.
Oy, oy, oy.
Hey, vey. What are you up to over there?
Being a girl.
Yeah, look at you getting into it.
You know, they look so good when the makeup artists do it.
Yeah. See, that one, when you say half, it looks like you got half an eyelash on your eye, and then the other half of your eye doesn't have an eyelash. It's ridiculous. It doesn't even make sense.
It's like she was lighting a cigarette and it burned off half of her eyelash.
Yeah, right? Like, look, where's the other half of your eyelash? I don't get the concept
Well,
here.
I don't sit here with my eyes closed.
Yeah, but still, you can kind of see something's going on there.
But I'm telling you, the glasses might have knocked them off. They were on fine.
Okay.
It's just an idea. I'm looking at it. Working it out.
You're not too good with those eyelashes.
It takes a lot of work to get good at it.
You know. You look like a hooker waiting to get bukkake.
Right.
Look like I'm just getting off work.
Or maybe she got bukkake and she wiped off.
Getting off work.
It looks like your bukkake got caught in your eyelashes. Wow.
Weighed it down.
Man, there's a whole new look for you. Wow. I can't say it's bad.
I had a better pair on yesterday. You didn't even notice them.
Yeah. No, I didn't notice.
We all noticed yesterday, Robin.
Oh, you did not.
We did too. DePace at like 6:05 goes, "What is going on with Robin's eyelashes?"
Here's my man Steve Langford. He's going to come in and tell us what's going on in the Howard 100 newsroom. Go ahead, Stevie.
Artie Lange not here today, but
What do you think? You know what? You're one of the guys I admire in terms of your journalistic integrity, and also you have a nose for news. Robin says Artie's probably on something. Fred says most definitely alcohol. Yeah. I naively once again am sitting here going, I think he's sick, and
even after listening to those messages this morning.
Yeah, you did get me with that.
How's this excuse different than the other excuses? If they were heroin excuses, why isn't this one?
You know, you're making tons of sense. She is. And then I always look like an asshole because I believe Art. What do you think, Steve?
Well, in my case, I don't have any facts.
Right.
So I can't really guess.
What does your nose for news tell you? Is there a story here?
Is your nose telling you anything?
Is your nose telling you anything? My nose tells me something every day that it's too big. But go ahead. My nose tells me my nostrils are too big and there's hair coming out of them.
There's great history here. But in terms of facts, what I know, what you know, maybe you know more than I do. Robin.
Well, she's
what
going.
I know?
She's going on her intuition.
I heard the same messages that you guys did, but he looked fine yesterday.
Yes.
And you know, have you ever seen Artie sick?
You have a nose for news. So what does your nose tell you?
Well, look, I mean, one of the facts that we do know here is that he takes a lot of days off.
Yeah.
I don't. You don't.
And again, I ask you, has anybody ever seen Artie sick? Now, he's been off a lot, complaining of sickness, and when he comes back, there's no illness. I
think Artie puts all his energy into his extracurricular activities, like his book signings and his comedy shows, and he runs himself down. And then when he's supposed to, the one thing that's really driving all of this, that's the thing he doesn't show up for. That's what I think, but I've been wrong 100% of the time.
But what kept him out of here today, Howard? What was so... Why couldn't he come to work?
What do you think, Johnny?
This time I think it's legit.
Oh, you are such a wimp.
Well, why are you laughing, Steve? You didn't even offer an opinion.
Because it just seemed like a vanilla response, with all due respect.
I agree with John. I think it is legit. And I've been wrong every time.
And John's been wrong every time.
No, I haven't said it. I haven't said it every time.
I listened to the wrap-up show.
No, when we talked about it here before, when I did my preview, I said one time I thought he was using, but this time I think it's legit.
Why this time?
I think he's been in better shape lately. He's exhausted from the book thing. I think he just...
When did he get sick? It's like it came over him like that.
John from Trenton, what do you think?
Hey, I got to tell you, I'd be willing to bet a whole paycheck that Artie's taking the new concoction called pancakes and syrup. Have you heard about it?
No, what's that?
It's Hycamine and Vicodin at the same time. It's literally.
You think he's back? You think he's back using?
Absolutely. When I heard the tape this morning and I heard the little giggle when he was calling out, my buddy's going through the same thing, and he gives me the same giggle.
And it is the same.
It's a tell.
And it's the same giggle he used on the other one.
Absolutely.
We played him side by side. That was true.
It's a complete tell, Howard. The giggle, it's such a new thing that he thinks nobody knows about it, and he thinks he's getting over. And he can lie about this because it's now a legal high. This is a legal high that's very like heroin that he's doing.
Well, I don't know what he's doing.
Thank you,
doing
John.
Something.
And let's get over.
Is it better without the eyelashes?
Let's see. Yeah. I mean, you look pretty. You're looking good these days. You don't need eyelashes. Enough with that. Let me see. Oh, now I can see on the camera. I see what you're going for, but you look good. You don't need that.
What was
you
I
got
going
nice
for?
teeth. Your lips
what
and
have my
teeth are
teeth
nice.
got to do with it?
Well, because I'm looking at that. I ain't looking at the eyebrows. And the eyelashes or whatever the hell those things are. Except to get 2 big cockroaches crawling across your eyes. You don't need it.
Maybe they were too big.
You have a natural beauty. You don't need that crap.
All right.
She's in full manhunt, I think.
Oh, here we go.
With those eyelashes. Oh, yeah.
Here we go.
No guy's looking at your eyelashes, trust me.
I want to bat my eyes.
Guy wants to bang you. Pull up that dress. You'll get plenty of guys. You don't need an eyelash.
Drop the top.
Drop the top.
Is that your advice, Fred?
That's the advice.
That's what you're going to tell your daughter?
That's exactly what I'm going to tell her.
He's already told her.
Sure.
Really?
Yeah.
Nobody's picking her up on that.
Fred knows about women.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Let's see. There you are with your eyelashes. And let's see you without.
That's weird.
Well, first of all, those are half an eyelash. I don't even
know,
get
they
what
were
you
half.
I have no idea what you were going for there. I mean, that's ridiculous. She put on fake eyelashes, but on half her eye.
Yeah, it looks like one of those like a transparency that you're putting over a picture to like like the little mustache, the fake mustache and the eyebrow.
Where is it? I want to put that on I make a Hitler mustache. Achtung. Thank you.
Robin.
Yes.
So you said before that you were going for a new look.
Yes.
Your eyelashes. How come? Is it the new guy?
What new guy?
The young was it Mark?
Will you stop?
What's the reason behind it?
I have to be on TV. And so you're always looking for something to sort of perk up your look, change what you do.
Okay, fair enough. Now, I've noticed you've taken them off since.
Well, they obviously weren't working today. Nobody told me yesterday.
So the show's all about busting balls. So we got this shot of Ronnie, and we took a close-up of him. It looks like he plucked his eyebrows. So we were going to feed a note to Howard, but in the time it took us to get the note to Howard, Ronnie sort of slipped in the control room and busted us, and he sort of freaked out. So here's the bit.
What is that about?
I don't know.
It's up there.
No, yeah, but I was over there with you.
What's the matter?
Ask Doug.
What's the deal?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Do you want a turkey burger?
We were color correcting the camera. We needed some plucked eyebrows.
You what?
We needed some plucked eyebrows.
What? Plucked eyebrows? What the fuck are you talking about?
I don't know. What was that shot anyway? Let me see it.
What are you talking about?
I don't know.
Fuck yourself. What's the fucking deal now?
Where's that shot? That was there.
Yeah.
No, we were just checking the focus on the camera, and he locked it. He locked
You're
it
so
in there.
full of shit. Kiss my fucking balls. I wouldn't even fuck you. Fuck all of you.
Then we'll get to Lisa G.
Hey, can you guys not have Counting Crows on?
Why?
Because they're boring.
No, they're good. They're good, the Counting Crows. They'll be good.
It's not going to be, I know.
You don't know that.
I know it.
Give it a shot. If it's not good, you turn it off.
I've heard them on in the past, and they just weren't interesting.
Today's the day they're going to be really interesting.
Today's the day?
I've been reading about Adam. He says he's on depressant pills. Some kind of antidepressant.
He's trying to get depressed, is what you're saying.
No, he is depressed, and he's trying to get undepressed.
Antidepressant pills.
Antidepressant pills, not depressant pills. I'm wrong about that. That's always interesting. What's he got to be depressed about? Let's find out.
Yeah, his life isn't going well.
So what are you guys going to do? What are you doing down here today?
Promoting our new record called,
what is it? Zoso.
No, that's not
It's
it.
actually just called, it's untitled. It's untitled. It's the Led Zeppelin album, the White Album.
The white.
No, but it's not white.
I think it's going to sell
Street
big.
Survivors.
I think
it's
it's going
called
to
Street Survivors.
We took the flames out. Though.
No, what's the one? Second Helping. No.
Street Survivors was the
what
last
album? What album has that? Our big hit, Sweet Home Alabama.
Oh, Second Helping.
Second Helping. Second Helping.
Yeah, it's called Second
Survivors. But or untitled.
So you guys are here to promote an album?
Nah, I'm just here to talk to Howard.
What are you going to talk to him about?
You don't have any choice. We don't talk to Howard about.
I think
Howard wants to talk
Howard
about.
wants to talk about, you talk about.
So you guys are game for anything, right?
I think we'll talk about something embarrassing in my personal life, and there's no real way around it, is there?
No, not really.
Nah, so fuck it.
Why ask the question?
Why walk in ashamed? You know,
True.
Be the ball.
Own
just
the ball.
one though. Just one. Own the ball. Be the ball. We're not going to talk about an album. It's too serious for this situation.
For serious radio.
My album's about disintegration, and it's devastatingly personal and difficult. It's actually hard for me to talk about.
Yeah, you don't talk about it usually.
I can't. Adam.
We can't talk about it. But whatever we do, don't talk about the record. This is what happens.
The Counting Crows are here, and they're tuning up, and the tune-up sounds good. I like the tune-up. I like jam sessions. I like to hear the band tuning up. Boys, you want to tune up a little, or you see as soon as it was sounding so good in here.
Yeah?
Oh, there's Adam. What is that, a bunny outfit?
Oh, my goodness. What is that?
What happened to you? You lost your mind.
It happened a long time ago.
Hey, Adam.
I don't understand.
The Counting Crows are Adam Duritz, who's wearing a giant bunny outfit with bunny ears.
And can't get his headphones on as a result.
Yeah, you're
He's
ruining
really
your look.
Working it.
You sure you're a rock star? I mean, you can't wear something. Bruce Springsteen wouldn't wear that.
You don't like the bunny outfit?
I do like it. What does it
I don't
signify?
feel like people take me seriously enough. So I thought I should wear a full-length bunny outfit.
You look good. Adam recently.
I'm a, I feel like a bunny.
Adam works out in my gym.
I was going to say, Adam's in shape.
He lost a lot of weight.
Yeah.
He's one of those guys now who thinks he's like super skinny. He takes his shirt off wherever he can.
Oh, really? Is he Mr.
I put my bunny outfit on whenever I can.
Tank top at this point?
He wears a tank top. Oh, yeah. Tell everyone how you lost the weight. I find this fascinating.
Vomit and cocaine.
No. Besides the cocaine, how did you lose the weight?
Paminokia.
Yes, but
they called it Paminokia. Pat.
But didn't you go
nutritional plan at La Palestra? I worked out hard. I did my circuit classes with everybody.
And you went on a cookie diet.
No, just Pat. Just Pat.
You went on a cookie diet.
I give all the credit to Pat.
Come on, tell everyone what that happened.
I give all the credit to Pat and the La Palestra nutritional plan, or else he'll fucking kill me.
He went on a cookie diet. He
How
really
would you
did.
lose weight eating cookies?
I don't know.
I've
Don't
eaten
ask
cookies
me.
my entire life. I never lost any weight.
He told me about it. It's called.
Pat, I'm down for you. Howard is stabbing you in the back right now.
I'm not.
If you're out there listening.
No, you're working out and you're doing well, but you also went on a cookie dough diet.
Cookie dough?
Yeah, I'm telling you.
He wouldn't even cook the cookies. He would eat raw cookie dough?
He would eat raw cookie dough all day.
People of America, do you buy this? No. Trust the man in the bunny outfit.
You have a new album out. The Counting Crows are on tour. You're going out on tour with Maroon 5. How do you guys decide? Like, are you the headliner or is Maroon 5 the headliner? How do you work all that out? The ego
We're
thing?
flipping every night.
Oh, really? Is that how it's done?
One night we're on top. The other night they're on top.
So you're a top one night and the next night you're a bottom.
It really is very erotic.
What, I had that guy on from Maroon 5, Adam Levine. Nice guy, right?
He's a nice guy.
I liked him, actually. I thought he was going to be an asshole. He turned out to be a nice guy.
No, he's a good guy. They opened for us a long we were doing that tour with Mayor.
How does the tour come about? Who pairs you up?
We talked about it together. Managers and me and Adam talked about it.
You did? You know him personally?
Yeah, because we toured together 5 years ago.
Okay. How is the record business... I'm being serious now, okay, for a second. Don't call me a jerk off. I don't understand now how in the record business is in shambles. I believe in the old days you'd put out a record, and you know as well as I do, you'd sell albums. That was the way people got there. They'd go to a music store. The music stores are gone. There was just a report that Walmart's forcing the record business to sell the CDs for $9. I guess do you make an album and then what? People download it from iTunes now? How is it distributed?
We've been trying to make them sell it for $9 forever.
Yeah, I know. You've always been for lower prices.
It to be cheaper.
Okay, but how do you make money in the record business now with a record?
People will buy records.
Where?
Online, in record stores. You have to just remind them that you're not a fucking asshole.
Right, but you have to. But where do you even get? It's harder to get your music even played, right?
Well, we just. Before the album, we pulled the album because I wanted to insist that they let us do this free digital 45. So we could take one song from each side of the record and put it out free on the internet. And we sent it out to every blog, every webzine, everyone we could possibly get to give it to. We gave the 2 free songs to.
But you understand the record company's position. You guys will get your music.
They're furious. They didn't want us to do it.
Well, of course, because you get paid from touring. They want to get paid for selling albums. If you give it away for free, what's the point to them?
The more popular we are touring, the more people will buy records. Look,
is that true? If you give it away
if
for
you want to
free?
stay alive in this business, you better do something to make yourself popular.
That's right. That's
Otherwise,
true.
it will just be the only one surviving.
Your new album just got I think, a 3.5-star review in Rolling Stone. I read it. I don't know if it was 3 stars or 3.5. That's pretty good, right? I mean, that's 3 out of 4, 3.5 out of 4. That's a classic. That's quite an accolade.
It was a little derisive, I would say.
Did you think so? Oh, yeah. It was
dismissive.
It was a little dismissive, but they loved the record.
Well, the guy, they wrote a really good review, the profile of us.
They said you whine too much.
They did say I whine too much.
Do you whine too much?
I whine just enough. I'm like Mama Bear.
Is
or
he
is it Baby
depressed?
Bear?
Is he depressed?
Is Papa Bear whine not at all, and Mama Bear whines?
Mama Bear, you're right.
Mama Bear just whines just enough.
I was worried about you when I read that.
I don't whine. I'm just complaining.
I know, but I worry about you. I really honestly
I worry about me too, like nobody's business.
What's going on? I read interview after interview that you went on antidepressants. That's why you gained weight.
I didn't go on antidepressants.
You did.
I didn't say antidepressants.
Here's what it says.
I said a fruit salad of medication.
Why were you on? Why you know most people
now? I said a fruit salad of medication.
Here's what you said.
But Adam, most people are going to say, okay.
I didn't say I was depressed. I said I was insane. It's an entirely different thing.
You're a great songwriter. You're the lead singer of the Counting Crows, a very popular band. You got some good mates here. They all enjoy you. They're your comrades. You have a fantastic love life. You've fucked some of the greatest girls in the business. And why are you so depressed? What's going on here? Explain it to me. Honestly, I don't understand. Don't make a joke.
I don't know where to buy a Sybian.
No, come on. Be honest, Adam.
I'm fucking crazy.
Are you crazy?
I don't know why I'm crazy.
But are you crazy? Are you being a crazy rock star or are you just crazy?
No, I am, yeah.
You're crazy. Guys, do you think he's crazy? Your lead singer is crazy?
I can either confirm or deny that comment.
Is he
Question,
hard?
please.
Adam, you threatened to leave the band recently. You did before.
Didn't threaten to leave
yes,
the
you
band,
did.
did
At
I?
one point, you did.
No,
I'm going to tell you something.
How do you know? If
I'll
he
tell you
won't
how I
say
know.
no?
I got a quote from Adam.
Right over here.
You said, I'd considered leaving the band. The writing got affected by the fact that I just hated the whole life. It's just like I'm tired of the record business. I was so tired of radio and the press and the degrading aspects of being famous. So just like I went and was thinking about walking out. What is degrading about this business, about being famous?
That's just something I said, and just because it's true doesn't mean I said it.
But what is
you're acting as if a quote is actually something I.
What is degrading about being famous? Seriously.
Look, I just been, I was kind of going loopy, and I just really wasn't doing very well doing that. This thing makes the world seem a little hallucinatory, and when you're in a hotel room, that's really not the best place to be for that.
When you say this thing makes the world hallucinatory, do you mean being on?
I feel like I'm like a bunny sometimes.
No, but being in a rock band makes
no, like being in. I mean, my head makes things seem like a hallucination, and when you're like in a hotel room in Perth, it's really.
Did you
not
have a
the best
tough
place to
childhood? Do you think from childhood? Do you think you were depressed and crazy?
Not depressed, although
you were
the
on
world seemed like you're on a
antidepressants.
constant acid trip will make you sad.
What was the cocktail you were on?
I'm on a fruit salad of medication.
What does that mean? What are we on?
I took 20 pills this morning.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, give me a rundown. What'd you take? I bet you Artie's got you beat.
No. I'm not giving you a rundown of the pills.
He does seem happier. It seems to be working.
Well, I can't hear you now, Robin. I'm sorry.
Do you take Subutex?
And you better not stab me in the back last time. Last time you said he made you do it because when his friends are on the air, you get the job. I don't want to hear that again from you today.
Do you take Subutex?
What?
Do you take Subutex?
No.
Subutex?
Yeah, are you on that?
I've never even heard of that.
Do you take Advil?
Advil?
Yes,
I can take Advil right now. I got those knees,
What kind of drugs is he on, boys? What do you know about this? You guys can't even. Oh boy, are you afraid, huh? Gee whiz.
You bet.
Well, you're right. Keep the band together. You guys got a good thing going. Absolutely.
Is it like Richard Lewis, who has a champagne problem?
Do you drink?
Absolutely, I drink.
You do.
It's fun.
Do you abuse alcohol?
No, Are we talking about sort of self-abuse?
Yeah.
I practiced some self-abuse last night, but with alcohol.
But you consider yourself bad with women or good with women? You're down on the whole.
I'm getting better.
You're getting better.
I'm getting a lot better.
What was wrong?
What was wrong with your relationships with women?
I was crazy.
And what does that entail, being crazy? I don't understand.
Are you jealous?
The world
Are
seems
you
like it's a little hallucinatory. You don't.
What does that mean?
You're not even letting me hear you now, Robin. Your voice,
are you
so
schizo-
intent on
Robin's
you not
asking
stabbing me in the back. That
Robin's
he's turned you off in my headphones. You don't even exist in my life right now.
Adam,
I don't
are
want you in my life?
When you say crazy, are you schizophrenic? Are you bipolar?
No.
Are you?
The world seems like a hallucination.
What does that mean?
It means like you ever. I don't want to ask you in the air. You ever taken acid?
Yes.
It seems like that all the time.
Wow.
Really?
You're that fucked up.
It's a little no, but I could deal with it now.
To me, I did acid. It's what got me off drugs. I overdosed.
Yeah, me too. That's
I
why I
overdosed.
quit doing drugs.
I took 4 hits of acid one night. It's called blotter acid. I didn't understand the dosage. It's a 4-way hit, and I took 4 hits, and I saw things I don't think any human being should ever see. And I was really afraid I'd lost my mind because I didn't know if I could come back to reality.
Right. You were so happy to come back.
And I came back. I said, thank you, God. And I only took acid one more time.
Oh, you're an asshole.
2001: A Space Odyssey came out. I had to see it.
Just to be clear about the whole thing.
See it fucked
But
up.
I took the right dosage.
I quit doing recreational drugs because of that.
Really?
But it doesn't seem to have mattered, really.
And you're saying that your particular, if you want to call it an affliction, is that you kind of feel like you're hallucinating all the time, or you are hallucinating and you're not sure what's real and what's fake.
Well, it seems like that. It feels that way all the time. That'll kind of wear you down after a while.
Absolutely.
But I can deal with it now. I used to be scary. Now I just can deal with it.
I had no idea you were that. I just thought you were like, oh, I'm depressed. Yeah, right. I didn't realize it was that severe.
Well, I didn't tell everybody then.
That's like a beautiful mind. I mean, that's like, wow.
Did you have a friend who was talking to you?
Yeah. Did you ever have a friend who talked to you?
I had this rabbit.
Really? Really?
No, the rabbit is me.
I had no idea. I've hung out with Adam a couple of times.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
No, he
Now, why
seemed
don't I get to hear
perfectly
Robin at all?
normal, right?
Why is it, Scott, at some point, why is Adam
Robin?
not hearing Robin? Would you address that?
You guys hear Robin?
I hear. Yeah.
In your headphones?
Maybe, Adam, you just don't know.
Maybe he's tuned you out like your
Yeah.
boyfriend with those long stories.
Hey, take it easy
there
over
it is.
there.
Howard's
Gotcha.
Company. I see.
All right, now you got it.
All right.
Am I there now? Am I
Yeah,
in your
you are.
head?
Thank you. Welcome back.
Adam, I had no idea.
I'd like to welcome you to the Howard Stern Show.
I had no idea.
Well, I didn't want to tell anybody. These guys knew, but
Wow. So he came to you and said, look, I'm in big trouble. I don't know what's reality and what is fantasy.
Do you really have a band? Maybe you just see these guys.
Hey, Adam, what's the word? Seriously. Adam, what's the worst of it, honestly?
Hey, as messed up as it was, I still went on tour for 12 years.
Yeah,
Right.
you did.
Wow, I had no idea you
Balls of steel.
I'm not hanging out with you anymore. I had no idea.
I bought them. They're called Benoit something. I don't know, but they're steel, and I can do that thing. There's 4 of them, so they can do that clack 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 back and forth thing.
Adam, remember when we were in California at the hot chick party?
Yeah.
Was it happening back then too?
Yeah, it's 25 years sort of decline.
Wow.
It's getting worse and worse.
It was getting worse.
It got a lot better when I moved to New York, actually, for a while.
Did you ever think it was because of the LSD?
Well, I think the LSD taught my mind a very interesting way to recreate it. I think that was a bad lesson to have learned.
I think you could do enough drugs where you start to, your mind gets so fucked up that you can't recover
Sure,
from
you
it.
can't rejumble.
That could be it.
I tried when I was younger to
no
do enough to ruin it, right?
Well,
I had no
thought it was
idea.
just fun at the time. It just stopped being.
Now, I read you moved a woman into your home, not a sexual thing. 21-year-old girl, she lives with you. She was. Is this true?
Emily?
Is that who you moved in with you?
Yeah.
But she's not your girlfriend.
No, and Tom. And Gardner lives there, too.
Oh, he does? In your house?
But Emily went out to California because Tom's training her to work at his fund right now.
You moved a 21-year-old girl into your house, but no sex, just strictly
I'd
she
known
was
her from college, and her mother had passed away, and she needed to get out of California, and she wanted to study for law school, and I said, why
So
don't
it
you
was
just
a
come
kind
to
of
New York?
fatherly thing?
Fatherly? I'm not that old.
Not that old.
No, but I'm saying
Call it a
you
slightly
weren't.
older, lecherous brother thing.
Oh, okay.
But you didn't want
I
her
call it
sexual.
fatherly. I have not read a G-rated life, but I don't want to get into it being fatherly. She's a very nice, wonderful person, and that's why she's out in Laguna, working. Tom's training her to.
I see.
She's a very, very intelligent, smart girl. Very smart, I don't know, 3.8 at Berkeley.
Oh, so your
She
penis
played
still
Division
works.
I soccer.
So
there,
your penis still
Your
works.
penis still works, though, right? Because when you're on a lot of medications, it can stop working.
Or take long time.
Yeah, it would take a long time to get it
Why
up.
do you think I wear this bunny outfit? This is a metaphor.
Here's what
I'm
I've got
a
on you.
walking costume metaphor right now.
Comment on some of these women. It says here you dated actresses following women. This is a new list. This is not the Courtney Cox, Jennifer
You've
Aniston
updated the list?
Oh, it's a new list.
That's right. It's a new list. Monica Potter. True?
Oh, what do you want me to say?
Yes or no?
Wrote a great song, Mrs. Potter's Lullaby.
So
Great song.
That's a true
It's a
thing?
fantastic song.
Mary Louise Parker.
Mary Louise is my best friend. I've known her for 25 years.
She's not a lover.
No, she's my best friend. I've known her. She did a play at Berkeley Rep when I was in my first band. She did Prelude to a Kiss that came to Broadway. And
So she's not a lover.
no, she's like my best friend in the world.
Samantha Mathis. Who's that?
Another actress, right?
You got her?
She's one of my best friends.
Friend or lover?
She's one of my best friends.
You lying now? What are you doing?
She
Don't
is
give me.
one of-
Don't
Samantha's
clam
one
up
of my
on me.
Best friends. I've known her since I moved to L.A.
Lindsay Lohan. Did you bang her?
Lindsay Lohan?
Lindsay Lohan.
Lindsay Lohan.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Nope. I'm not kidding you. Did you hang with her?
I have met her.
Where'd
you get that one?
I got it right here.
I once
From
walked
the newspaper.
up. I once walked up to her and introduced her to a friend of mine. That's
But you
the
do
most
not-
interaction I've had with her.
So you know her.
I walked up to her in a club. A friend of mine said, "Wow, Lindsay Lohan, I'd love to meet her." I walked up to her and I said, "Hey, I'm Adam from Counting Crows. My friend wants to meet you," and I introduced him.
Mandy Moore.
I walked off. Well, she did a movie with Mary Louise, so I knew her. I was
Never
helping her
banged
learn
her.
to write songs. No, Mandy's like, well, how old is Mandy? No, of course not.
You tell me. You're making love to her.
I am not making love to her. There's
what about
this?
this?
Is like a giant merkin. There's actually no front hole. This stupid bunny outfit doesn't have a hole in the front.
Nicole Kidman.
Nicole Kidman? I've never even met Nicole Kidman.
Winona Ryder.
God, no.
No, really?
That was all over the papers 2 weeks ago. No, God, no. A friend of mine did date her.
Playboy model and TV star Trishelle Canatella.
No, but we wrote each other on MySpace. I had coffee with her once.
But no, you weren't interested in her romantic.
No, she's a funny girl, though.
All right. Ivanka Trump.
I know Ivanka really well, yeah.
You want her. If she said
Come
to you,
on, who doesn't
Adam,
want Ivanka?
But do you want her?
Smart, went to Penn, nice, incredibly hot, and let's face it, I could retire.
Right.
That girl.
Could you boys retire now? I mean, have you made enough money in Counting Crows?
If I settled down with Ivanka, we could all retire.
Right. The whole band would retire. The whole band could marry her.
We could sit at home, make music, masturbate all day long.
So you'd be interested in her, but
She's another close friend of mine. I met her when I first moved to New York. That is a wonderful girl.
You hung out with Terry Hatcher. What happened there? Why didn't you close that deal? Or you did?
You got to ask Gardner about that, not me.
Well,
I never dated Terry Hatcher.
You hung out with her for a whole weekend. I heard the stories.
At Gardner's house.
Okay, and what happened? You're the rock star. You didn't bed that thing?
I did not.
Nothing.
She had her kid with her. She's very nice. We met her at the Tigers benefit. She was in Laguna the next weekend.
So nothing
and we all
happened.
hung out at Tom's house.
Are you tied to the Olsen twins at all? Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen.
Absolutely.
You are. You are friends with them.
Oh no, them.
You gave it to them.
No,
Okay.
no.
Good. How was that?
My goddaughter's, godmother is Lori Loughlin. So, she was on Full House. So, the whole Full House crew was coming to our gigs from the very beginning. So I've known Mary and Kate since they were like, I don't know, infants.
You boys
Saget and Laurie and Mary Kate, and Ashley would all come to the gigs.
So are you getting laid at all, or is it all
by Mary Kate and Ashley?
Not them, but are you getting laid by anyone? Are you having fun?
I am dating a fantastic girl right now.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Yeah, and she's,
young girl? How old? How old is she?
She's 26.
Nice.
She's fantastic.
What's she do?
She is very, very smart.
And does she work?
Yes.
What does she do?
She's an actress.
Oh.
She went to Harvard.
No shit.
Yes.
Nice.
She's smarter than me.
No, there's no one smarter than you. I don't believe it.
I tell you, I'm proving it today on the air.
Yeah. All right. Well,
I will
listen.
tell you this. I have told you nothing but truth today. I have not lied to you once.
Well, I got to
That's
tell you.
coming up in a minute.
You could be having a lot more fun.
I could be having a hell of a lot more fun. I'm
boys,
not saying I haven't banged a lot of other people, just none of the ones on your list.
Boys, is he a difficult front man? They say all front men are difficult. Do you guys have a hard time with him?
Careful how you answer.
Used to it.
Used to it. Is it really bad?
It's really bad.
It is.
It's
well, I'm sorry to hear
My
that.
childhood friend. I've known these two. I've known these two since what 23, 24 years. I've known these two
forever.
And he was a pain even back then.
Of Adam, so.
My very first 45 I ever recorded. My guitar player, in the middle of it, after we finished the first song, joined the Navy.
Wow.
And my piano player brought in his best friend in quotes. Doesn't actually respect him very much, and it was Emmy.
Wow.
He charged me $40 to play on that first song. I knew my dad was paying for it.
I'm having a flash here. Natalie Portman's 26 years old and went to Harvard. Are you dating Natalie Portman?
No.
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 Well, right. That's a good guess. No,
That was a
Robin?
very good guess. I was like,
Wheels are
whoa,
turning.
look at
That's
her.
not bad. That's well done. She's Jewish too, right?
Yes, she is. Yes, she
Woo.
is.
My mom would be happy, but no.
No, you're not getting her. When you're not on tour, do you spend a lot of time just... I mean, I've read things about you. You've never opened up to me, but do you really spend a lot of time in your apartment just sort of just wallowing and kind of just feeling bad?
I did a while ago. I used to. I mean,
You getting out more now?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I go up to... I got friends here. I
You
see
do.
my friends all the time.
You do.
Yeah, I mean, the last month or two I've been buried in work for the record, but this music is really, really.
All right. Well, he's going to kill any kind of real moment.
I'm not here.
Tell me about the new album. How long did it take you to put this new album together, boys?
Well, time-wise, a lot, but only really about 70 days. 70 days of recording. We did 3 25-day stints.
Do you go in and are you a perfectionist? Do you have to record it over and over and over again, or you do it pretty much in one?
Well, yeah, but we don't record from the bottom up. We record all together, and then we perfect some stuff. But we get in a room together and we all play until we get it how it should feel, and then we'll perfect things. But
most bands do it in layers. One guy comes in and does the guitar, one guy does the piano, then the vocal. But you do it all in a room together.
Yeah, I mean, we'll do it different ways.
Every song has a different
right.
Whatever it takes.
Template. Some of the songs on the album, especially on the second side where it's acoustic, it's based a lot on Immy's guitars. So some of those we would just start with me and Immy, just record it like a folk song, and then we add things on. But mostly we play together.
The new album is called Boys, Saturday nights and Sunday mornings, and the single is You Can't Count on Me, and the tour is going on with Maroon 5, kicks off July 25th, countingcrows.com. Thanks, guys. You made it a great morning. You really did.
Howard,
great stuff.
Rob, thanks.
All right. We'll be back right after these words.
Guys, how'd it go in there today?
Good. It's rough. I thought it went really well.
Adam, what's with the bunny costume?
What bunny costume?
With the the ears that you're wearing right now?
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
I don't see him. You see him? I don't see him.
Did it help you get into the mood better? Is that what it does?
What's he talking about?
This guy's crazy. I don't know.
Now, is it weird talking to Howard about, because he thinks you're a little crazy?
Yeah.
Did that bother you at all? You think that's funny?
No, because I think he's perfectly sane. I meant to be unprepared for the sensitivity march.
Yeah, he was all serious today.
I wasn't
I'm not used to that side.
I stole a march on him. I showed up prepared to be on Howard.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I love being on the show, man. You gotta have your head about you. You gotta sack up and show up, and then
you showed up for Howard, and they gave you Meet the Press. You got all these quotes and stuff. Is it true? You said.
The Scenes Look with John High and Gary Dell'Abate. The best of the wrap-up show begins now.
Hey, it's Gary Dell'Abate, Baba Booey. On Monday's wrap-up show, we had the current Miss Howard TV. She's a very interesting woman. She won't date black guys. She won't date fat guys, but she loves Jews. So she was all over the map. Here's how it went.
There's 5 Jewish guys in the room right now. Can you pick two of them?
Well, you're
out?
definitely one of them because you're.
That's one.
That's one. I'm gonna say number 2 is gonna be directly in front of me.
Who, the guy in the beard on the board, Teddy?
Is it the beard?
No.
He looks like
Teddy looks like a rabbi.
I'm Irish Catholic.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Who's the other?
There's 4 others.
There's 4 others? Yeah. How about the guy in the back?
Who, Nicolas Cage?
Yeah.
That's right.
He's Irish.
No, he's Jewish.
Oh, are you? Yeah. I thought you were Irish.
Irish Jew.
Ah.
Irish Jew. You know what's weird about this is I'm Portuguese, German, and French.
You hate the Jews.
I'm German.
What about Ronnie? Any chance he's Jewish?
Ronnie's not Jewish.
Ronnie is Jewish.
Is he really?
You can come to my temple anytime.
Really?
Oh, God. Oh, my God.
So that's the 4, right? So we got Doug.
There's 5.
5. There's 5.
There's
I'm
another.
missing
You're
another
missing.
one?
There's a missing Jew.
Uh-oh. This is like trying to find the needle in the haystack. I don't.
We play this game every day on the Rapper.
Find the Jew in the haystack.
I don't know, Ganji. You're not Jewish, are you?
No, I'm not Jewish.
Go left.
I was gonna go left. That was gonna be my choice. So
It's
you're
me,
Jewish.
and shockingly, I am over 185 pounds. Thank you.
You found the Jews.
You fat Jew, you.
Let's talk to Mike in Boston. Mike, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey guys, this is actually Marshmallow Mike from Boston, man.
Hey, what's
I
up?
want to this fucking cunt, man. How dare you say you have a problem with fat people? You are an ugly skank. I saw your pictures on the website. I'd put my wife up against you any fucking day of the week.
It's because it's your
we
wife.
could arrange that, dude. We could arrange that. Why don't you send your wife's picture? We can arrange that.
I would love to arrange.
All right, let's. Why don't
Can I
you
ask you a question? Hey, wait. Marshmallow. Marshmallow. Hold on, wait.
Mike, let
I
Melissa
gotta
talk.
ask you a question. What labels me as a skank?
Right.
I saw
show you pictures, honey. I know a skank when I
No,
see
you
a
don't.
skank.
No, you don't.
I have to disagree with you, Mike, and I'm not just saying it because she's here. Because if I thought so, I just wouldn't say anything. She's neither ugly nor a skank.
She's the hottest skank I ever saw.
No, because skank.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. You guys hype some of these girls way too much, man. I went on the website and saw the picture. She's got that sour cum face, like she's just swallowed a bad load.
Yeah, but Mike, did you feel this way about her before you saw the pictures, or were the pictures what made you say that?
You know what?
No, it was a fat person comment. That's why.
No.
If I
it
didn't
wasn't
say I
the
didn't like fat
comment.
people,
the
I
fat
wouldn't.
comment made me call because there's a lot of fat people out there, and you know
No
what?
kidding. They need to go on
surrounded by
diets.
them.
Go get the
So, you
Atkins
know,
diet and read a book.
I don't have to. I'm having a great life. Listen, you're the one
You're
who's
having a
gonna
great
make
life at 320 pounds with a fat wife who's pregnant with 3 kids.
Oh, honey, you just brought it on. I'll bring on my wife, and she'll put you down in 10 seconds, man. She blows you out of the water.
Really? Does she fight for the
Blows
UFC?
you out of the water. The what?
Does she fight for the UFC?
Oh, God. You're a comedian, too. Wow, I'm glad you guys had this one on. Bravo.
All right, Mike, thanks for your call.
What a great Howard TV.
See, by the way, for me, a skank is dirty. Like if she had dirty hair and she was stinky and she didn't shave her arms, that's a skank. Or a skank is the other.
I don't know, Ronnie.
Somebody who fucks
how would you
everybody.
define skank? Like when somebody says that, what comes to mind?
A girl that will fuck me.
Thank you, Ronnie. Ronnie.
Yeah, thank you, Ronnie. Girl, that you would decide that would be a skank.
Yeah.
Like real trashy, dirty, doesn't wash her hair, real skank, dirty.
Or just if she has a lot of numbers,
Yeah,
like I blew 50 guys last week,
yeah,
that's a skank.
Or she's got marks all over her, and I mean, look at those pictures, man. She's hot as can be.
There's nothing. I mean, I don't. How can you define skank?
She's sitting
by
right
looking
here.
at a
Why are you guys
photo?
looking at the pictures? I mean,
because she's.
I haven't even seen the pictures yet, so I don't know what they look like.
Because she's
but
not in a bikini right here, right now. I'm looking at the bikini pictures, dude.
okay, you enjoy.
Well, I did see her in a bikini back in the green room. So.
Dave in West Virginia, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, guys. Hey, Ronnie. I love you, buddy.
Thanks, man.
NASCAR rules. Hey, I'm sorry that I'm going to be a kind of a party pooper on this chick here. I mean, I know everybody's enamored by her beauty, but when she starts talking, I mean, you just really want to shove a cock in her mouth and shut her up because.
Oh my God,
that would be a good.
Yeah,
bit.
but that's the best part about her. See, she's like a guy. You could talk to her like a guy.
This is true.
She's
this is
awesome.
true. I'm a guy trapped in a woman's body.
Yeah, exactly.
Really?
She's fun. I mean, you could sit and talk. You could sit and talk hard to her,
I'll
man.
take my opinion back. I'll take my opinion back, and I love her then. Sorry.
All right, man.
All right, Dave. Thank you for your call. So you typically one of the guys like that's sort
Usually,
of your personality.
my friends treat me as if like I'm one of the guys.
Now,
It's kind of weird. I mean, I don't hold anything back. I have an opinion like a guy. I've done quizzes like on Facebook, like what gender are you? And it always comes up, you're the dude, which is funny. But like, I don't have any brothers, so it's not like I grew up like around guys. It's
But
just,
you're not one of those chicks
I
like
don't
if I
get
pull your
along
finger,
with the
you'll
girls.
fart. You don't do that, right?
Well, I'll burp or fart in public. I don't care. It doesn't. It's nothing
But
wrong.
you're
with it.
biologically a woman. You don't have like a large clitoris. or
No, I
anything
don't
like
have
that,
anything like that. I'm biologically a female. It's just I am a tomboy.
So
my friends, most of my friends are guys.
Melissa,
and I sell cars.
What are your expectations for the rest of the day?
For the rest of the day, I'm going to go upstairs with Ganji.
We have an upstairs.
Yeah, upstairs is my
that
bedroom.
special room.
When did we get in upstairs, Gans?
Is it? Well, whatever. Didn't we? Where did I come from? I don't know this building.
From down the hall.
Okay, so down the hall. I'm going to go down the hall.
Don't go upstairs.
And I'm going to eat my ham and cheese sandwich. And then after
you're
that,
gonna spend a day in your bikini
We're
with
going to
me.
spend the day in the bikini, and we're going to do, the Howard TV stuff.
And Ganji, who do you expect to be hanging around that isn't necessarily always hanging around when these shoots happen?
Tim Sabian will make an appearance. Tim loves to come by.
Tim has a move. It's almost like he's handing them the key to the city.
Yes.
He steps by around the middle of the shoot to introduce himself with a long title and welcome them here and that sort of thing.
Well, he's the boss. He's got to make sure everything's up
And
to
don't
par.
forget, he has to get his picture taken. Too.
Yes.
Don't forget that.
Right.
All right. Anybody else?
Usually
Tim
Ross would
Sabian.
stop by, but he's in Italy.
Ross usually whizzes by. He doesn't like talk. He just likes to look.
Right.
Ross looks from a distance, and that's pretty much it. The rest of the horn dogs will be in the studio with her, like Brian.
All right, let's take one last call. Sam in D.C., you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, what's going on? I can't believe this fucking slut. This bitch sleeping with her fucking balls to get ahead in the business.
Actually, that's not how it happened, actually. I worked there first.
Yeah, then you try to get a
My position hasn't changed at all. I've had the same position from day one, from the day that I started up until now.
Missionary.
That's fucked up because you fucked them and you still didn't get ahead. You got to be bad.
It's because it wasn't about getting ahead. It's about genuinely liking somebody for their personality and for what they have to offer. Have you ever had a boyfriend or a girlfriend? I don't know if you're gay or not, but
dude, let me tell you something. What's this guy's name?
This is Sam.
When did this broad get off? When did this broad get off? Like talking about she would never like fuck a black guy.
Hey Sam, let me tell you something.
Well, hold on.
That's a fair question.
that is a fair question. That's a very fair question.
Let's hear it, Melissa. What's the answer to that?
I have never met a black guy that I've been sexually attracted to. So, I mean, there's a plenty of black guys out there that's cute, but I just don't. It's not something that I would do.
Is it out of the question?
So you're telling me you would never fuck a black guy?
No, I just I don't.
I mean, where do you get that? Like, would your parents like tell you you're not going to be a part of the family if you fuck a black guy?
No, not at all. Because I have black people in my family, so it's not like distant cousins, somebody related.
You have black people in your family?
Yeah, I mean, somebody who.
No, wait a second. Who's the black person in your family?
A cousin of mine dates a black kid.
Oh, and everybody in the family's cool with it.
It's fine. No, my family doesn't. Nobody's racist in my family.
Well, but I want to clarify what you just said. But I want to clarify. So you're saying you haven't met the right guy, but even if you did, you don't think you...
I don't think I would know. It's just not something that people are attracted to different types of people, and I'm just not attracted to... I mean, I could be down the road. I can't answer that. I can't predict the future.
What would you do first? A fat white guy or a black guy?
A black guy.
Yeah. Fuck.
So
I can't do the fat thing. The fat thing is like top of the line.
Have you ever been with anybody who was overweight?
No, never.
Okay. Well, she definitely has.
Maybe after I dumped them, they went on a binge and started eating like crazy and got fat. But
is that common?
I never actually.
That happen a lot?
No.
Roy and Marilyn, you're on the wrap-up show.
I'm with Mike, that last caller of this, man. She sounds like one of them girls that sits there at the end of the bar and will blow you for a fucking beer.
I can buy my own beer there, buddy.
That's what
By the way, I don't drink beer.
It just sounds
usually you would deny that you blow guys. In this case, you're going to deny the beer thing.
So on Tuesday's wrap-up show, we talked about how this author guy, Beaver Phillips, whatever his name is, wanted to help me out dating women on the internet or hooking up with women on the internet, something, I don't know. And I wasn't all that interested. So, the guy's name is Beaver, for Christ's sake. How serious can you take him? Whatever. Anyways, watch. Enjoy.
JD, why were you so unwilling to participate in this?
Because I'm not comfortable with it, well, yeah, with anything. Yeah. But my personal sort of life, or lack thereof, being out there. So I try and not talk about it or deal with it as much on the air as possible.
But you're out there online. On your
I'm
own.
not on like dating sites. I'm just like Facebook and MySpace. That's really it.
But what are those really?
Well, I mean
for you.
Well,
were you getting in touch with people from high school, or you trying to get laid?
Yeah, both actually.
But more trying to get laid, wouldn't you say?
the latter would probably yes.
Well, Beaver tried really hard to get JD on board. Here's him talking to JD, and JD actually, he did come up with an answer.
What is it you're seeking?
Good question.
I you know what? I don't even really know.
You don't wait. Whoa. You know what you're seeking. Well, you don't know what you mean. You go on the internet and you don't know what you're seeking.
But I don't.
Why are you contacting women?
There's no wrong answer here. I mean, if you're seeking the woman of your dreams, that's fine. If you just want to get laid, that's fine. It's just, what are you looking for?
It's I don't know, just something. I don't know.
He actually answered it wrong.
Beaver, you asked a question that there's no wrong answer, and he came up with the wrong answer.
So have you thought about that? Do you know what you're seeking?
I'm seeking whatever. If
you're looking for sex. Well, are you looking for the future Mrs. Harmeyer?
No.
Then you're looking for sex.
Not necessarily.
JD,
but,
if you could snap your fingers and either you'd have a great, loving girlfriend relationship, you're hot, you're attracted to her, or a committed relationship, or random hot sex, which would you prefer right now?
It got probably just the random hot sex, but because in dealing like as good as like I like the sound of having like a nice girlfriend or whatever in that sort of situation, but just I can see with what's gone on with people I've known.
Oh yeah, you said married people get killed a lot.
Well, no, but I just like people in relationships and just the drama that can come with it.
Have you ever been in a committed relationship of really any substantial length? And I would say substantial length would be at least 6 months.
No, no.
What's the longest?
Like a month, back in 1999.
Yeah, you can't even call that a relationship.
Huh?
You can't even call that a relationship.
Well, I didn't say it was a relationship. I was just saying that's what it was.
Because when you're really young, everybody retreats back to their parents' house. Like, I'm talking about where, like, somebody stays at your place, you stay at their place, you start to develop, that sort of thing.
Did that end in a dramatic way?
Yeah, she dumped me the day after my birthday for a cop that asked her out at the video store we worked at. and then I continued working with her for the next couple months and watched her
blossom into love,
become a part of other guys' lives, and then she eventually became pregnant with some other guy's baby.
Not the cops?
Wow.
No.
That must have been comfortable at the workplace.
Oh, it was just wonderful.
And do you think that's affected you to this day?
I don't know.
Hey, you know what I think is great about that story? JD's like, he's so upset that she did it the day after his birthday, and I'm sure that had no bearing on what she was doing.
Hey, you're more confident now than when you came on the show, but you used to be so shy. And how that relationship start?
Well, we worked at the video store together, for a little while, and then I don't even sort of know. I just remember sort of going up to our house one day and talking, and and then just decided to go out.
Was it a relationship, or did you guys just fuck around a couple of times?
No, we didn't really fuck around because it was just we were both living at home and stuff.
Did you have sex with her?
No.
So wait a second.
Time was up
your
here.
big relationship was a girl you didn't have sex with?
What do you want from me, dude? I'm answering the question. Sorry.
Did you ever make out?
Yeah.
So when it was your birthday, did you have any idea that the axe was about to fall?
Well, it was weird because we went to a movie the day of my birthday, and she wouldn't hold my hand. She kept pushing it away.
What movie was it?
Birthday.
Problem Child?
I know you remember what movie it was. Friday the 13th,
it was
part
an
9.
Oliver Stone movie, Any Given Sunday.
Okay.
Any Given Sunday.
So she wouldn't hold your hand during Any Given Sunday, and then the next day,
and then we went out to dinner with my mother and my brother, and yeah.
You had held hands in the past, so for her to not hold hands at that moment, that's like kind of a red flag.
Yes,
you know something's wrong.
Yes,
and how did she break up with you?
Well, we opened the video store the next morning, and while we're doing something, I forget, checking the boxes and whatnot, she said, we have to have a talk.
And you already know. You already know when she says that.
I had a feeling something was up. And
was the cop in the picture at the time, or how long?
Well, I heard her later, while we were working, I heard her talking on the phone, and she was like, saying how
I did the job.
No, she was like, waiting for waiting for him to call or whatever. So, and then I found out it was like a cop that
we have to talk. I've met a
came in and
better-looking
asked
guy.
her.
Yeah.
While they were putting away the 17th scratch copy of the Never-Ending Story.
Yeah.
Jim in Syracuse, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Hey, Jim.
You guys are killing me today. JD, you are my hero, man. I'll tell you. If you put a picture of me and JD right next together, I mean, he's Tom Cruise. I'm Napoleon Dynamite, I swear to God. But, I grew up with the party lines and everything like that, and most of the girls that would hook up with you to fuck on the party lines were nasty pigs that, all you needed was a hard-on and a heartbeat, and you were there. But, the deal with the Internet and everything like that, see, I'm married now, but the Internet always gave me a nice wall to hide behind because they don't see you. They can only hear you, and if you don't send them a picture or whatever, don't send the phony picture. Just don't send them a picture. And that can screw you 9 times out of 10, but one time out of that 10, you get to screw them. You know what I mean? Kind of that deal. And I think...
the thing I think that works is, listen, if you walked up to a woman at a bar and you said, let's go back to my place and have sex, she'd probably slap you. But if you say that to a woman on the Internet, she'll just ignore you, and then you move on. So the rejection is way less than it would be face-to-face.
So, Jim, are you recommending JD does this online, or should he try something else?
see, here's the thing. JD, he might be kind of introverted and goofy and everything like that, but he's still, from what I hear from him on the air, he seems kind of nervous when he gets to ask questions and stuff like that. But being on the Stern Show, he's a pretty high-profile guy. So putting himself out on the Internet might not be the best idea. See, for me, I was always that guy that went with the other guys to the bar because I was the one that took home the fat, ugly friend. Okay, I was always the wingman, and then my buddies would get pissed off at me because I got laid and they didn't, because they were chasing after some tight-ass hot chick with a pole up her ass. And, but as far as, like, JD goes, he's kind of a high-profile guy just because of his association with the Stern Show, and anybody can Google his name and get his picture and knows who he is. So,
you should see the body
internet,
language of this high-profile guy. He's just slumped down.
Yeah.
hey, JD, that's a good. Would you rather have sex every weekend with a fat, not so good-looking chick, or would you rather sort of hit the jackpot once every 20 weekends with a hot chick?
I would probably pick the every 20 and the hot chick.
Right.
I mean,
because I never understood the guy. We had a friend who was this guy on the phone. He was that guy. And we could walk into the bar and we could pick the woman he was going to go home with. It's almost like he went in and found the ugliest woman so that he didn't have to have his confidence shattered and knew he would score. I didn't even think it was about having sex. It was more about not being rejected. But you could find the woman he was going to go home with.
Yeah, I can't get that either, these guys. And I know one that could just, bang anyone as long as they're willing to bang. And
Right.
I have not been able to wrap my head around that.
Do you think you could succeed as a wingman, though? Like picking up shrapnel?
Do you want to get that fat, ugly chick this guy's talking about?
I'm still trying to figure out what I'd be good at, so I don't know.
Let's go to Tony in Phoenix. Tony, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, guys, thank you for taking my call. I wanted to see if Benji agreed. I really like what the Beaver guy had to say. What I would advise is never trust a girl who sends you a picture that's only of her shoulders and up. And I would say that if the girl is on these sites, it's because she's putting herself out there. She wants to be picked up or at least talked to. I mean, I've had good luck with sites, even the generic sites like MySpace and Facebook, where I've talked to a girl for an hour, gone to her house. Within 10 minutes, you're both naked. They know what they're getting into in this. It's not you're using them. You're using each other in a sense.
Well, do you think every woman that's on a dating site is looking for sex, or is
No, not necessarily, but they're putting themselves out there. And if you filter through them the right way, one of the tricks that I use is I don't bring up sex, and it drives them crazy, and they eventually bring up sex. So I kind of turn the conversation where it was their idea. And if they're looking for something, they're looking for a relationship, they're looking for ass that night, they're looking for something. You can figure out through their speech patterns, the way they talk, they might tell you a little bit about their background or their past. You can figure out, usually within 15 minutes of conversation, are you going to hook up that night, or is this somebody who's looking for a long-term relationship?
I usually just pull my penis out and see how she reacts.
Wednesday's wrap-up show was all about bras and potatoes. Obviously, things got a little heated. There was a lot of fighting, a lot of blame going around about the potatoes disappearing. It was my decision to get rid of the potatoes because they could have perished. They were perishable. So I stand my ground. I'm right with my stance. Howard thinks he's right. He's not. And here's the discussion on the wrap-up show. Check it out.
Do you really think that we were going to come back to that?
I did.
Did you know about?
I thought we might have. Otherwise, I actually thought we might come back to it. I really did believe that we might come back to it.
When did you know that?
Well,
did you know that this morning since he
No,
was...
no, I didn't know that. But again, I learned a long time ago, I will always ask him. In other words, listen, the stuff that's on the pages... Hold on. We do the pages every... Hold on, let me finish. We do the pages every morning, right? There's stuff that's up there. Sometimes I guess at what's coming up, but if I really have a question about it, like I said to Howard, can I take that stuff down? He's like, yeah, get rid of that stuff. But yeah, I've been caught before where I've taken stuff down.
Ever asked, I don't think I've ever asked you or him, once we're done with the bit in the segment with props, are we done with that?
But Doug, what's funny is that you were the one that kind of made this whole bit this morning because you sent out that video of everyone wearing his bra.
I'll tell you why. I sent the video out, and we did that bit because I did pitch that exact bit to Howard last week, and he said he didn't want to do it. That's why I did it afterwards, because he already had pretty much put closure on it. And then I sent it, and I guess he liked it and realized it was funnier to do.
Here's how I would look at it as a producer. This is how I look at it. You're right. Like, there's bits, are we going to do this bit, and it's done. But the Robin bra bit to me isn't going away for weeks.
Right.
It's one of those things that's going to come up a lot.
Honestly, in my mind, a big part of it, and I had this conversation with Richie yesterday, was that I don't want to leave stuff that could potentially rot or potentially spoil or attract bugs. And honestly,
yeah, but you know the potatoes is one of those things.
No, potatoes is a long shelf life. I know, but it was the other stuff.
If it were a fish, I'd understand.
Yeah, and I said, just get rid of everything. Just get rid of it. So, I don't want to deal with it because on that, let's say, okay, maybe I'm reaching here, but for the 2% chance that there were 2 fruit flies or bugs, I would never hear the end of it from that end.
You're dealing with it now, bro. And wait a minute. And I just want to say, you guys from the radio side, you guys get caught a lot without things that you need, right? What was it yesterday?
Well, it happens.
What was the tape just yesterday that Howard wanted because someone was talking about Howard or something? He wanted the tape, and you had to go to Scott to get it.
I have no idea.
Right, but that came from out of nowhere. This didn't come from out of nowhere. This was a bit.
No, this was a guest going to be on, and
it was Miss Howard Stern. I think it was when we had Miss Howard Stern's sister on the phone the other day.
Yesterday,
no, we put the clips up.
Anyway, there was one yesterday, and you had to go to Scott to put it up, and it was like a guest who was going to be on.
Senator D'Amato.
Senator D'Amato, right, talking about Howard's marriage.
But okay, you want the answer to that? Because I'm going to make it look stupid now. I spoke to Howard about that clip, and he said, take it down. Oh. I spoke to him about it last week. I said, Howard, what about the Senator D'Amato clip? Because we're not going to play that. I took it down.
But the point is, I understand how the show works, and ultimately, we're always going to get yelled at for certain things, and we could try to assume things or ask him whatever. But there's a lot of decisions you end up making. And most of the time you're right, and every once in a while you're not.
Hey,
and
Doug,
you guys get
not in a passive-aggressive way, but at this point, would you just... I can understand it happened today, but in the future, would you just say, okay, from now on, I'll take the responsibility off my shoulders, and Gary, you'll tell me if props are loose?
Yeah, I mean, I'll be more alert to it, obviously, when there's any props that we're going to strike. Now there's potatoes sitting in there, and after the show tomorrow, I'm going to say, Howard, I'm going to ask Howard or Gary.
I would hold on to
away.
I would hold on to potatoes for at least another week. At least, I'm serious.
And does Phelan get them again when they go away?
They're going to be open for everyone. Now we have 30 pounds.
I would hold
5-pound bags, buddy.
In 5-pound bags, exactly.
Yeah, they will be.
So Jason tries on the bra and struggles to get it on there, and then after Jason does it, Artie does it for a little bit, and Jason pisses Artie off taking too many pictures, I guess. So all this is going on, and then eventually you find out that the 5-pound bags are gone, and Howard, with Artie wearing the bra, says this.
How many potatoes can be held until there's no more potatoes?
I need another bag.
I don't even care if you put them under the straps.
I need another bag.
Oh, well, then that's not fair.
I want to know.
That's ridiculous. I thought you just meant the cups. I think
we have any
funny.
apples?
We have oranges here.
Yeah, give me the oranges.
No, but I want to know pounds, goddammit.
Well, you finished
so
with
then I would say, I would have to...
No, Gary,
I know.
This is what frustrates me about our operation and everyone who works here. So frustrating. I say to them, I want to find out how many pounds of potatoes we can put in Robin's bra. That's the concept. I made it clear in the meeting. And, I know, Artie, but you know what?
You made it clear in the meeting.
I did. I know. But that's our meeting, okay? It ain't IBM.
So Artie's standing there in the bra saying that, laughing at Howard saying he made it clear at the meeting. But apparently nothing's been clear.
And by the way, I have to give a big shout out to Artie. I didn't think he'd put it on. He was a great sport this morning about it. He made it a funny bit. I didn't think he would put it on.
And what were you saying about when you took it off? I think it was Jason was all...
No, what happened was...
Sorry about that guy.
The deal was, you put the bra on, Jason has his arms up in the air because you're trying to get the 2 straps to make them connect. And I couldn't connect, so they kept falling out of my hands. And every time I went to get them, I was literally in Jason's armpits collecting them. It wasn't his fault that I wasn't goofing on you. It just was what it was.
I apologize.
Now, do you think Doug having to model the bra and everything he went through, is that enough of a punishment for what happened today?
You know,
sure.
I was actually happy. Whoever threw that wig on, I think it was Sal. I was happy that the wig got put on because you could barely see my face.
Oh, not in the pictures I have, buddy. You look hot.
And every time I heard a click from Jason's fucking camera, I was like, oh God, stop. Knowing it's on TV too. But.
Now, did this make you guys, since you both tried it on, appreciate what Robin has to go through every single day?
Yeah, that's a lot of meat to get in that canvas, whatever it is.
Here's what I learned about bras, and not just Robin's. Why the fuck do you have to put them together on the back? Like, if you got to put this thing on every single,
there's front loaders.
Get a.
No, but most girls put it on in the front.
No,
they twist
right. But he's saying, why can't it be? Why can't the connection be in the front? And some girls have the front loaders.
They should all be in the front. I mean, what?
It's probably more comfortable though.
You think so?
Well, you'd think a big plastic thing would be better than that.
It's the most obnoxious thing. I mean, imagine trying to button your pants if the button was in the back.
I just got word that that when it's a front loader, it doesn't hold them as well.
Oh.
I mean, there's usually a reason why a design on something doesn't change for 50 years.
It's obnoxious.
The things you learn on the wrap-up show. Thursday's wrap-up show was all about who should be the father of the year. Is it Gary Dell'Abate? Is it Scott DePace? Now, both Gary and Scott are very, very strong in their beliefs, and neither wants to give ground to either one. And Gary thinks he's a great dad, and Scott thinks he's a great dad. And, well, they both think they're great at everything, and that's what we talk about. Howard was talking about Fred actually being a good father, and Robin said, yeah, I've seen Fred in action. He's fantastic. And Howard immediately said, let me tell you, Gary is a fantastic dad. And so there was a little bit of conversation, and then Gary, I guess Scott DePace nominated himself through the intercom.
Yes. He's usually his own worst enemy.
And then I guess
he could have said nothing, and the segment would have never happened.
Yeah, and I guess decided to come into the studio.
You didn't prove anything. Wait,
no, but I'm just saying
that arrogance. It's like
I'm saying if
you shouldn't have said anything, and you wouldn't have been. No one would think you're the worst dad. I am the best dad.
I didn't say anything. I didn't say you shouldn't have said anything. Nobody thinks. I didn't say whether you were good or bad. I said had you been quiet, the segment would have never happened.
I don't care. I enjoyed the segment. I'm fine with,
First of all, I don't think that I'm the greatest father ever, and I don't think Scott's the worst father ever. But I do think I'm much more engaged in my kids than he is in his.
Well, you guys,
but that's not the sign of a good father.
All right. Well, you guys stare each other down. Teddy, hit clip number 1 so people can understand what we're talking about here.
We have a couple of guys who are pretty good fathers. I have a feel. I don't really know. I've never seen Fred in action, but
I have.
You have?
Yeah.
Is he like a?
And he reads to his daughter every night, and oh my God, she thinks the world of him.
Yeah, I mean that's very feminine, Fred.
Do you think?
Yeah.
No, I'm just trying
no
to.
guy
I'm just trying to make up for the fact that nobody was around for me when I was a kid.
You're trying to be the father.
So that's my obsession.
You're
obsessed with surfing. I'm obsessed with being a good dad.
I got to ask you, Howard.
Yeah.
So DePace just says to me on the intercom, he goes, "What about me?" And I said, "Well, you can't golf 2 days a week and be father of the year. Do you agree?"
He's a bad father, I'm sure.
Does it bother you that Howard thinks you're a bad dad?
No, nothing bothers me that any of those idiots say in there. Really, it doesn't bother me. I don't sit there and worship them to the point where I go, oh, my God, I guess I'm a bad father.
It's not about worship. It's just about,
I don't take critique from you guys.
You don't take critique from anyone.
Crazy.
You really
right.
You don't take critique from anyone.
And I shouldn't.
You hate you. I was saying, they were asking me about it. I said, Scott, your whole rap that lets you live your life the way you want, which is fine, is this is the way I did it, or this is what works for me, and I don't want to hear anything else. And so, but, like I said, okay, you're like, when I was a kid, they didn't have background checks. What do they need them for? And I was like, well, when I was a kid, they didn't have seatbelts. But now I fucking use them so nobody dies. It's called progress. You don't want to have your mind changed.
No.
You're not open.
I don't need to get progress from your guys' opinions.
You don't want to get progress from anybody.
You don't understand what you're saying. It's very subjective who the best father is.
Yeah,
you have an opinion. I have an opinion that I'm the best father.
You think you're the best father in this whole place? I mean, can you really sit there and say that?
I don't know how
face?
you really quantify it. I mean, I love my kids just as much as you love your kids.
Totally agree.
My kids love me just as much as your kids love you.
Totally agree.
So who makes us the better father? I don't know.
Well, because
I find it to be crazy.
Maybe your kids could love you more if you spent more time with them.
Impossible. They love me fully. They love me fully.
Well, Scott, what would your criteria be? Like, how would you determine who's a good dad?
I guess what your relationship comes down to, and how how much they love you through everything you do with them. I play with them plenty, play in video games. I talk to them every day. I just because you give your kid a bath doesn't mean somehow he's going to be better for it. I don't understand that.
Yeah, it's not about a bath. It's about spending time one-on-one, having conversations, and just being a part of their life.
I do that to some extent now. It'll get more and more as they get older.
When they become more interesting and are interested in what you want to do.
Well,
maybe.
There are two schools. Now, there are two schools of thought there. One is, to be a good dad, this is what I enjoy doing, like the Phillies or golf, whatever else, and I want to show my kids that so they can learn and appreciate and go. And the other is, well, my kids are telling me they want to do this, so I'm going to go do that. And that's where I think you guys differ.
But there's a middle ground. I don't do everything they want to do. They do things that I want to do. I do things that they want to do.
Is there a middle ground with Scott?
I think it's more things that he wants to do. Scott's funny, by the way. He sends me a link during the show to Stern Fan Network where they're all on there comparing me to the English teacher from Beavis and Butthead.
They all said you were a fag.
That I'm smothering my children.
Someone said it to me, and I had to pass it on to Gary.
Why? Why did you have to?
Well, I just wanted you to know that there is another opinion out here.
Yeah, it's Stern Fan Network. In fact, the leaders in the field.
Let's talk to Jason in Pennsylvania. Jason, you're on the wrap-up show.
You can attack Scott for everything, but you're attacking him for being a bad father, and he's really not. Just because he's closed-minded and you disagree with his politics, which I do too, you're attacking him for being a bad dad, and that's just not right.
Jason, Howard said he was a bad father. I will tell you right now, I do not think Scott is a bad father. Scott thinks he's the greatest father ever, and I don't believe that either.
Yeah, no one said he's a bad dad.
No one said he's
just
bad.
that he's not qualified.
Wait, do you guys agree with Howard that you guys are better dads?
I think I'm a better dad than Scott.
But what makes you a better
dad? In my
dad?
world, I think I spend more time with my kids, and I think I'm more involved in their lives, and I know more about them. But the other thing is,
I'm teaching my kids to be independent.
Scott's kids are a lot younger than mine, so he hasn't had that opportunity yet to maybe develop that relationship.
Yeah, it'll happen. I'm taking my son Kyle. My son Kyle to a Phillies game next week,
which is something
Phillies game.
And that's a great thing. It'll happen if it rains on Fridays and golf gets canceled.
That's actually a good question. Let's say you've got a golf game set up, and Kyle has some event for school he's got to do that you're maybe not so wild about. Do you cancel? And it means a lot to him. Do you blow off the golf game and go to the event?
If it means a lot to him, absolutely. Would I think that he would say it means a lot to me? No, so I probably would go golf.
Why would you think a kid would? But why would you think a kid wouldn't say that? My kid said that. I got to tell you, Lucas graduated.
Well, if he does, sure, absolutely.
Lucas graduated elementary school, and they had like a moving up ceremony. It was like a whole big deal. And it's just, when I was a kid, you graduated, whatever. He like really wanted me to come. It was a Thursday morning at 9 a.m. And I had to have a conversation. He's like, Dad, I really want you to come. And he said, can't you ask Howard for the day off? And I said, I really can't. I said, I can't take this day off. You know, if you graduate high school, I might have gone for it. But I said I couldn't. He was bummed out, but he understood.
My son has had things at his school that it's like, you know, bring your parent comes and looks at their art collection or whatever the hell it is. He's in first grade. And I'm like, I'm not doing that.
But why?
I'll see it when he brings it home.
But when you want to see it on display,
but he wants you to see all the work and meet the teacher.
Don't you think he finds it weird that all the other fathers come but you're not there?
No, because I know that's not true. I've went to them before, and it's all women and maybe two guys. So I know it's. Yeah,
I really don't believe that.
Well,
unless it's in the morning.
I witnessed it. So
if it's at night, I do not believe that. I go to the kids' school all the time. The fathers are always there.
I wish there was another word other than gay, because I don't mean like in a homosexual way, but there is something kind of gay, like living your whole life for your kid. But you can be a great friend, you can be a leader, but maybe you're not doing that. But when Scott, it's like he doesn't have to, like he used the word coddle. He doesn't have to. He can say, you know what, I love you. I'm always there for you. I'm your number one.
But he's not always there for them.
But I also have my own life, and that's
and it's not Benji.
I went to every one of his baseball games
because you enjoy. That was about you, not about him. Seriously, when it gets psychological, you enjoy a baseball game. Let me ask you a question. If Kyle decided tomorrow that he was into ballet, right? Forget about the whole gay aspect. He was into ballet. Would you go to every one of his ballet recitals? Of course not.
No.
It bores the shit out of you.
Would you?
Of course I would. It's my kid. What are you, fucking stupid?
I would not. Will, would you?
Because you're a selfish fuck when it comes to that.
That's not selfish.
Ballet would be totally selfish. Benji, you don't understand anything about kids. You really don't.
If she was a girl, then I would.
Listen,
why? That's stupid.
Yeah, let's go down that path, Scott. Let's go down that path. Do you know how many dance recitals I've been to over the past 10 years?
You have two girls, absolutely.
Okay.
There's different.
So if they're playing softball, I shouldn't go to their games?
No, you go to the games, absolutely. I would go to that.
Because you enjoy it.
A ballet thing would, I don't know, that would be tough to
It is tough.
through.
It's probably boring as shit, but they're your kids.
I'm not going to do everything. My life is not all about them. I need to have something about me, too. If I hate it, I'm not going to.
If your life was all about. Hold on, Scott. If your life was all about them, you'd go to every one of the rehearsals and the recitals. So they rehearse for 6 months, and then you're not going to go because it bores you?
So that since my opinion differs from yours, now you're Father of the Year and I'm not.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
To say that you wouldn't support your children and show up to the stuff because it bores you.
I support my kids.
But because it bores you? I mean, that's selfish.
You had a hypothetical that's pretty crazy.
It's not that it's crazy.
Ballet.
Come on, really.
Say it was something that you just found boring. What if they were in the school play, but they're doing a play that just bores the piss out of you?
Here's one. Kyle enjoys swimming, and he people in the neighborhood are trying to get him on the swim team.
You probably don't
and
play
I'm
music.
I'm not going to say it. I would never say it, but I'm hoping he doesn't.
Of course,
because that would be the most boring thing ever to sit there
you.
Exactly.
So you would deny him something that he may want to do, so that you won't be bored.
You see what he just did? He said I would deny him. No, I never said deny
All right,
him.
so then explain yourself, Gary. Give me a chance.
I said I
explain
hope
yourself.
that he doesn't want to do it because the idea of going there and watching a bunch of kids and with stopwatches and crap and the damn the smell of the pool. It would be horrible.
You seem annoyed by everything.
But let's say he does. Let's say he becomes a swimmer for whatever reason.
Then I'll go.
Okay.
Will I go to everyone? No.
What if he wants to take
Listen, my dad was into baseball. I played baseball a lot. My dad went to like 4 or 5 of my games. So it didn't make him a bad dad.
Well, did he not go to this because he was working or because
There's a difference.
He was golfing?
No,
if you
was
were
at
off
the track.
If you were off on a Friday, right? You're off on a Friday, and Kyle has a baseball game, and it's the difference between golfing or watching his game. What are you gonna do?
I'll go to his game
every time.
As long as now, if I haven't played golf in a while, in a couple of weeks, I might want to play. And I'll listen. I'm not ashamed to have time for myself.
Look, I think there's a middle ground between living your life for your kids and your kids living their lives for you. I think Scott's on one end of it, and Gary, you're probably on another. I don't think that
but
makes
John,
you...
you're with me because you and I are very similar when it comes to
John
this stuff.
sending his kids away to camp. What kind of a dad is that?
Yeah, I'm a horrible dad sending my kids away to sleepaway camp.
You're trying to get rid of them, aren't you?
But John and I are more on the same. John and I talk about this all the time. The only difference is he has daughters. I'm at the baseball game. He's at the dance recital. But we both probably attend a lot of our kids' stuff, not to a point that we're smothering them in any way. Believe me, I miss plenty of the kids' stuff.
But I just want to point out again, you need to understand that this is subjective. And I don't think you do. You think...
No, I didn't say you're a bad father. I haven't said that.
In your eyes, you're a better father. And in my eyes, I'm just as good of a father as you. And that's how it's going to be.
All right.
In your eyes.
The sliver just closed. I can't even see the crack anymore.
Is Scott a better father?
Hey, as long as everyone's kids ends up straight, everyone's going to be happy.
Speaking of what the audience wants to hear, football season is here. We've got a football pool starting. We were discussing Artie taking on 2 or 3 other people. We've done it in the past. Artie went up against Daniel Carver and lost.
Always loses. Didn't he lose to everybody, including a chicken?
I lost to a chicken and a monkey, as well as Daniel Carver.
Now, this is a $25,000 prize, so it's a big prize. And I wrote down a bunch of names of people that Artie could potentially go against.
All right.
I was thinking a funny choice might be Jeff the Vomit Guy.
Oh.
I think, Arnie, I think that the Jets are going to win.
Call me crazy, but I like the Vikings.
All right, let me give you my names here. We could take someone from the audience. That would be something. Elegant Elliot Offen.
Oh.
I think that might be good.
I don't think that'll last. He'll never make it, 16 weeks?
I like the Bengals.
The new Bigfoot.
Oh.
He's always good.
It's Cincinnati, it is.
John the Stutterer. He's always good for a while. I was thinking Crazy Alice would be good.
That's a great idea.
Against Artie? Oh, she would love that.
And I'm sure Alice would like a shot at winning 25 G's.
Sure.
Fuck you.
Who else do I have down here? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking Crazy Alice, Jeff the Vomit Guy, and Elegant Elliot off.
Yeah, I think he should go up against all Whack Packers. How about that?
Whack Packers versus Artie?
Yeah.
The Crazy Alice thing's great.
I love Crazy Alice in the mix.
All right, so here's what we got. Crazy Alice. You want Elegant Elliot?
Dick, don't you?
If he can, I don't know that he'll last the whole time.
So what? Then he loses.
Let's try him, and then the new Bigfoot.
All right. And the new Bigfoot you want?
Yeah.
What about Jeff the Vomit Guy?
I can't stand him.
You can't stand him.
You'd have to make that choice without me.
Right. Daniel Carver I can't go with again because he won, and it was despicable to give him all that money.
Right. How about, what's our other Whack Packer's name?
Well, I got
The bag, Jeff the Bagger.
Mark the Bagger.
Mark the Bagger.
Mark the Bagger wouldn't be bad.
Yeah. Hey, the only reason why we didn't put him on the list is because he's very difficult to get a hold of.
What about Beetlejuice?
Beetle,
I don't know.
You know what? I wasn't sure if you mentioned we're playing for $25,000.
I mentioned that.
Yeah.
$25,000.
Artie gets to keep 25 G's, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey,
unless you want to have Artie play for a fan.
I could give it to charity if you want. I don't care.
Give it to one of our fans.
Yeah.
If you're going to give it to someone.
All right. I'll play for a fan then.
Yeah. Well,
Well,
that's
that means nobody's getting the money on the audience.
How do we decide who you're playing for? Why don't you play for Wheels?
All right, that's a good
Who's
idea.
Wheels?
Wheels is the guy that calls the wrap-up show every day who's quadriplegic or paraplegic?
He's a quad, and I just met him at one of my
But
gigs.
he's already got a great life.
Right.
He gets to sit all day.
You know what I mean? Well, he gets to sit all day. He probably gets supported by Social Security.
That's a good question. Is Wheels a guy who got money from getting hurt?
I don't know.
He might not need money.
What does
money
a guy
might
like
not-
Wheels need money for? Is he getting laid? No. Is he drinking?
Does he need to
Probably.
dress nicely?
No.
All right.
Money might not be an issue in Wheels' life. If it is, I would give it to him.
Does
in a
he need
heartbeat.
one of those tricked out cars so he can drive?
Yeah.
Those cars are like $100,000.
I know.
Wheels implies he already has a set of wheels.
Who's
well,
a perfect?
I think that's a wheelchair.
Well, still, it's Wheels.
Who's a perfect guy to play for that we know that? We
I actually
need?
don't know Wheels. Maybe he is a good candidate. Why don't you look at? Let's get a couple of.
Do we have any hard luck stories?
We got a couple of hard looks. We'll look at some of those.
Yeah, let's read the hardest luck story on the air, and then let Artie play for them.
Yeah, that's fine.
You know, Wheels might be Donald Trump for all I know.
Well, a lot of guys
Artie's playing for Donald Trump.
Yeah, Wheels Trump.
A lot of guys, if they have an accident, they usually get a settlement. You know, I don't know what happened with his situation, but
So, all right, check into that. It's going to be Artie versus Elegant Elliot off and Crazy Alice.
The new Bigfoot.
The new Bigfoot.
And I might remind you that everybody got mad at me for losing to Daniel Carver, and no one got mad at the chicken, who also lost to him.
Sanders.
Oh, the chicken's dead. So don't think he got off easy.
I wanted to eat the chicken as a bit, but you guys wouldn't let me.
That poor chicken. That chicken was living in Will and Jason's apartment, and it was great. We found the chicken in like one of those Chinese, like down in Chinatown. It was about to be slaughtered. You know, it was a $5 chicken that some China woman's going to buy and just eat. And we found it. We fed it. It lived with Jason and Will.
Got huge, that chicken.
It would peck out the bets that it would take. I think we should have some animal play. I just thought of something, though, too.
What?
You know who Artie should bet against?
Who?
It's the obvious. Dana.
Well, no, that's not happening.
What?
That's not happening.
You versus Dana.
No.
Your ex.
She'll have all the firemen helping her with her picks.
No.
Are you still broken up? This is day
Yeah,
two.
no, that's not happening. I'm not talking to her every day.
Once a week.
Exactly.
Why would I put myself through that torture?
What's the over-under that you're talking to her, at least between now and Sunday?
I don't know. I think it's pretty done this time.
Yeah, it's done, huh?
I would think
How come
so.
you're so convinced this time?
No, it's just, I just have a feeling.
How do you know? Last time you had a feeling.
I don't know. I'm not basing it on anything. I just think it's probably done.
If she calls, you'll take the call.
I guess, but I don't think she's calling.
Artie, it's Dana. Pick up, please. I just want to say one thing. I know we're broken up. I understand that. I just need to tell you something. Good luck with Beer League.
Oh, Day. It's so sweet that you wish me luck with the Beer League. Artie Lange's Beer League.
I love this impression.
Oh, Day.
Sounds like a Scruff the dog or something.
Artie, I miss you. I know we have our differences. But I do want you to do well at Beer League.
Dave, would you accompany me to Beer League?
Did she come to the set of Beer League?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Oh, how sweet.
Well, it was in the summer.
Yes,
So.
my Artie was the star. I wanted to see him in his full glory. Artie, why won't you bet me? Why won't you go up against me in football picks?
God forbid I lose that.
You will lose. You're a loser. I'm a winner. I'm Dana. I have a dog. I have a family. I have a home. Men are interested in me. Bet me, Artie. Art.
Yeah, Dave.
She's not still the bartender at your favorite place, is
No.
she? Oh, so you can go back there.
We're so romantic when I met Artie. He was a raging alcoholic.
You got to bet Dana.
No.
Wouldn't you like to see her have $25,000?
No. Why
She could use it.
Why do you keep $25,000 from Dana?
I'd rather give it to Wheels.
Well, if you win, Wheels gets it.
Right.
And if Dana wins,
She gets it.
she gets it.
She don't need it.
She needs 25 G. She's a teacher's salary.
She's a
That's not
school
fair.
Teacher. She wants to open her business.
She'll be fine.
Artie, please. What, did you give her money or something?
No, I'm saying she'll be fine.
Artie,
She'll-
please let me make the $25,000. It would mean a lot to me. I'm Dana. We made love for 4.5 years. Don't keep it.
Tough shit.
Artie.
You already won, lady.
I did? What did I win?
You had Artie Lange for 4 years.
Thank you, Artie. I miss you.
Good luck.
I love you. Even though we can't be together, I love you.
You know you're going to be great.
I'm giving 25 grand to Wheels.
The teacher's salary is hard to get by on. Please.
That's
It
why
would
I'm
be
not a teacher.
Great for me to start my business.
My dog grooming business, Artie. I'm a regular girl, not like those sluts that you are interested
Those
in.
whores.
Those whores.
Yeah. I'd rather give the 25 grand to a whore.
How
about you versus a whore?
Versus a whore.
That would be funny. Go find that hooker that
Artie against two whores.
Find that hooker that beat me for the 500. As long as they put up sex.
Artie, consider betting against Dana.
No.
It's for the good of the show.
No, I don't know. I don't care.
Artie.
I'm not doing it.
Come on. It's a great bit.
I'm not
Dana
doing
would come on.
I am not doing it.
You couldn't just talk for 2 seconds?
No. No, I'm not
She's
doing
just going to, you don't even have to talk to her. She's just going to call in and give her pics.
Something must have happened. His mom must have had a talk with him about how like, he
Really?
needs to protect himself.
it.
and not talk to
Nobody
Dana.
had a talk with me.
Why would you think his mother did that?
His mother talks to him about everything.
Really?
Yeah.
That's wrong. No, I'm not doing that. I'd rather bet against a whore. As long as the whore puts up sex.
There's an
What if the hooker puts up like 25 grand worth of fucking blowjobs?
Whoa. Now you're talking.
Yeah.
That would be sweet.
When are you going to get back in the saddle if this is official that you've broken up with Day?
I don't know. We'll see what happens. I don't have anything marked on the calendar.
Yeah. Got to get laid, man. When's the last time? A couple of weeks now.
About a month.
Are you like spending a lot on cable?
No, actually.
Really?
I don't know. I'm just watching like baseball games and working.
So if you won't bet Dana, does that mean our dial-a-date with Dana is off too?
Yes.
Why?
Our next guest is Dana, who's looking for a new man.
Unless if you don't want me in the studio, that's fine.
All right, let's go to. I don't know what the final persons or
It
person.
should be for. I'll play for Wheels.
All right, you're playing for Wheels. Wheels, Artie's going to play for you when we figure this all out. Lisa G's here with headlines. Lisa, come on in and tell us what's going on at the Howard 100 newsroom. Yes, Howard 100 News working tirelessly and with much effort to bring you all Howard news all the time.
I wonder if a hooker would put up 25 grand worth of sex. Like, I wonder how much. Why not? A legal hooker, if we call Nevada.
A legal hooker.
Yeah. They have them in Nevada.
I don't know the answer to that, but Lisa G has the answers to what's going on in the newsroom.
All right. It's only 1 week away, the official red carpet premiere of Artie Lange's Beer League.
I like that it's Artie Lange's Beer League.
Yeah, that's thrilling.
I read a review.
Oh, yeah?
Where?
Variety.com.
Yeah, well, we
What'd
read
they
that.
say?
We read that on the air as well.
Oh, okay.
I don't
must have
remember what
missed
they
that.
said.
It was
I thought
good.
it was
good.
positive.
Yeah, it was a positive review, yeah.
Said the fans will love it.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Right, pretty much.
Yeah, we read that on the air. They were very nice. That was like actually surprising because they're a very snobby.
Let's take bets around the room. Robin, will Dana be at the premiere? Yes or no?
Jeez, I want to say yes.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. Fred, what do you say?
No.
Well, I have control over this, so I'll make sure of whatever way I
Lisa,
bet.
what do you say?
Yes, she will be.
And I say the answer is, of course she'll be there.
All right.
No.
Absolutely.
How much?
But
You wanna bet me?
Is it because she's sneaking in? Is it because it's an old invitation?
She will be there because they
Invites
will
to
be
the-
back together. Dana
She will be Artie's date?
Dana will make a call sometime before the premiere, wishing him good luck, and Artie will melt, and that will be it.
Then I have a question.
You want to
Will
bet me directly?
Will Artie be?
Because then you would not do it.
$1,000.
I have a question. Will
Yeah.
Artie be speaking to the audience at the premiere, like
Yes.
before it starts?
Real quick.
Of course.
Real quick,
Okay,
yeah.
so then will Dana show up by his side?
No,
As he's-
not by his side, but she'll be
Will
there.
he
in
call
the
attention
audience.
to her?
Dana will be there, and yes, he will call attention to her.
I want to ask Day. Hi, sorry about
I just want to say hi to Day.
Sorry
Howard
about
said,
the fuck you, bitch. Hope
I
you
have a
die in
few-
hell.
Have a few
I never
thank
said
yous.
that. Let bygones be bygones.
I do want her to be very happy, but she won't be at the premiere. That'll be a Polish stripper that I met.
Now everybody's going to think Dana's a Polish stripper.
No.
All right, if Dana doesn't go, will Artie bring a date? Robin, yes or no? No.
He'll bring his mother.
Let's go to Fred.
My mother's going by herself.
No, the sister will be the date.
The answer is no. Artie will not have a date.
You don't
Really?
think he'll even walk the red carpet with his mom?
I have a consideration. I'll be walking the red carpet with a bunch of people for photo ops. Me, my mom,
I
Norm
can't wait for the premiere.
Norm McDonald.
Hey, Artie.
Yeah.
I would love
Where's
it if
Day?
what if Dana shows up? What are the odds, Robin? Yes or no?
Yes.
Will Dana show up with a date?
I don't know how that's possible.
What do you mean you don't know how that's possible?
What if she goes and she gets a ticket and she brings a man?
She can't get a
that would
ticket.
be the best.
Maybe her boyfriend already has a ticket.
We're sold out.
He got one. You didn't know they were dating.
He'll be escorted out by several of my New Jersey friends.
I say Dana will be there. That is my prediction, and my prediction is always right.
All right.
You know, I spoke to a relationship expert yesterday.
Oh, good.
Artie's thrilled.
About Artie and Dana.
Go ahead.
And they have this addictive relationship, and that's why it's
Artie an addict?
Yeah,
You're kidding.
I'm a dick.
Well, you know, it takes two to tango. Someone is always picking up the phone rather than.
Have you ever seen Artie tango? I have. In his case, it takes one to tango. No, Artie will be there with Dana. I guarantee it.
All right.
Let's see if I'm right or wrong.
Okay.
Well, he's going to work very hard to make you wrong.
Oh, I can't wait to make
Well-
it.
Work as hard as he wants.
She also said that he is not the guy to have a committed relationship with right now.
The relationship expert said that.
Yes.
Why is that?
Yeah, why is that?
Well, he has a hard time balancing work and a committed, healthy relationship.
Yes.
That his comfort zone is work.
Right. Right now, he doesn't seem so comfortable.
Yeah. Is she sure about that?
I have a hard time balancing myself.
Wow, look at
What
that.
happened?
Yeah, some
I think a light just popped.
Oh.
A light
It's God,
just
he's pissed off.
I
You're
thought
busting my
Artie was
balls.
shooting at you.
And part two of the story is who is getting a ticket to go in to see your movie.
Who?
Well, I have tickets to give away here on the show, so I will give away some Artie tickets.
And Artie, I think, has some tickets.
You mean as far as what? Who's at work?
VIPs, you know, the whole like.
VIPs.
Right.
We're working on getting Norm McDonald there.
I'm giving away tickets to friends and family.
You got any VIPs?
Norm McDonald.
She's talking about these. She saw me handing out
Yeah.
these invitations.
Oh,
What are those?
really?
These are just invitations to the premiere that I'm giving to people at work.
This is too much pressure for Artie. I know he's going
I
to
hate this. It's like running a fucking wedding.
Oh.
Who's not invited?
Uh-oh, here we
You?
go again.
I knew that was coming. Well, we'll be on the red
Well, there's not
carpet.
enough people. There's not enough, seats to invite
Lisa
everybody.
G you got to have.
But
Well, she'll be working the red carpet.
I had to make a couple of cuts at work that were very sort of
Who'd you cut out?
hard to make.
I didn't know this was going on.
Ooh.
Who'd you cut out?
JD can't.
Why am I not
You're
invited?
kidding. The
Are you
line
serious?
stopped at JD.
There's not
Artie,
one,
look at me. Are you kidding?
There's not one seat left for him.
Whoa, JD.
Oh, my goodness.
You see the kid every day. JD. You're gonna let strangers go and not JD?
What strangers?
People you were giving tickets away to.
Well, they're fans. It's a giveaway.
Yeah, but I mean, JD. JD got cut off. Who else got cut out?
That's it. That's
JD.
That's the only people.
Is Richard invited?
Yes.
Sal.
Ronnie
the limo driver.
Ronnie the limo driver.
Scott the engineer.
Scott the engineer.
Wow. And JD can't go.
Well, I could probably squeeze him in.
Will and Jason are going.
There had to be somebody.
John Hine.
I love that JD's the cutoff.
I know.
Imagine
How did he get cut off?
I want to make a movie called The Cutoff.
And I love JD.
JD, you could sit on my lap.
You know what? I'm not going to sit down, so he could have my fucking seat.
You're going to sit down.
No, I've never.
Dana's not going to sit there by herself.
I've never. Yes, she is.
JD. You're the cutoff guy.
You know what? I'm actually honored to be the Scott engineer of the beer league.
You'll get in. I'll get
beer
you.
League.
Nah, you can't go. He says no. I gotta help Artie with this.
He can go now.
Let me talk to you. You're not going.
I could only. What happened was the other issue was who do I invite with a guest? There had to be a cutoff there.
And who did you?
So obviously,
deny guests
Howard, Robin, Fred, and Benji and Gary, I invited all with guests.
Okay.
So that means that
Everybody else is a solo.
Yes.
Is it weird when you find out that you're the guy who can't go to beer league? Like everyone's going.
I sort of keep my my expectations low. So, I don't like to I don't know what I'm trying to say.
He was on the wrap-up show yesterday, and it's
I can listen to
extraordinary.
him. I can listen to him all day.
He's extraordinary.
He has no command of the English language.
And you know what he does? He mocks out other callers for being dull. Like he'll just say, "Thanks for adding to the excitement, dude."
What?
Yesterday he ended the wrap-up show. I don't know how you guys got along without me.
Yeah, right. Yeah, he does.
What is it like?
That was
I'm being serious. Cut out all the bullshit. When you find out that every worker here, everyone, is going to Artie's premiere.
All your buddies.
And you're the one guy Artie had to. He sat down and went, no.
I don't know. I don't know.
You don't know?
No,
you don't know how that makes you feel? Be honest.
No, I am being honest.
You got to feel like a huge loser.
Are you hurt?
You know what? I honestly feel like that. Before that.
Ralph is going.
I mean, even Ralph.
I don't know. I don't usually. Me and Artie don't really have like that much interaction. Day to day.
How much interaction?
I used to buy a McDonald's all the time.
Well, yeah, I mean, But
how much interaction though does Artie have with like
Ralph?
Dude, I don't know.
Zero. Why is he invited?
I can get you in, man.
No way, Artie. Why is
I'm
Ralph?
just doing this so we'll talk about it later.
All right, so you will. Okay, so you will have JD. Great. Okay, that's good if that's what comes out of it. But like at some point, you sat down and said, "Okay, I got to cut some
yes,
people." I've been in that
conversation.
position.
What did happen?
Right.
But wait a minute. Did you invite any of the E crew?
Yes, of course.
Oh,
well, I mean, Scott the Pace and Doug and they're all.
You just don't like JD.
No. I love JD, but they're friends of mine they were close friends.
Is Dan the Song Parody Man invited?
No, he's not.
Okay, all right. I'm feeling all right now.
Dan's not. That was another cut I didn't want to make.
Well, there
I'd
you
love
go.
to have Dan there, and I could get JD there.
All right, JD.
I'll make sure that happens.
Artie's rethinking his. thoughts.
Like in other words, well, here's the thing. Like I invited people that I'm sure are going to say no.
Scott the engineer was invited alone?
Yes, unfortunately. I mean, it's not like a wedding. If it was a matter of writing a bigger check.
Like, I can't believe Artie doesn't realize I'm a married man.
I think I'm doing some people favors by inviting them along.
Yeah.
But if it was a wedding,
Ronnie's
and it was
invited alone?
Ronnie had to be
There is
invited
no
alone.
wedding, my friend.
I'm saying if it was right, exactly. And it was a matter of writing a bigger check, like a party. That's one thing. But this is limited seats. I had no choice.
All right, fair enough, JD. You are the man who was out in the cold, and that's
but I
just the way
know
it is.
two people are going to say no. I'm almost guaranteeing it.
Who's that?
I invited Mel and his wife out of courtesy. I doubt he's going to go.
All right, JD, maybe you could sit in Mel's seat.
Yeah.
He might be a big Ralph Macchio fan. You never know.
Also Scott Greenstein and his wife.
All right, he won't go.
Who might not go.
He's very busy.
The big issue was, the big discussion why JD really got crowbarred out of it was I was thinking about whether or not to invite Ross with his wife.
And did you?
But I decided that I know Melissa very well, and I said, you should invite Ross and Melissa. So Melissa inked out JD. But I'm sure there's going to be extras. I guarantee Mel is. That's a courtesy thing. You can have Mel Karmazin see.
Well, I don't know. Mel is very excited about beer.
I'm sure he is.
He's been talking about it.
Yeah, he's been talking to me about it a lot.
I got a feeling Norm's going to be a no-show too.
Well, JD, congratulations. You were the one guy left off Artie's list in the entire corporation.
I have another question. Is Stuttering John invited?
No, he's in L.A. and I didn't even think
know
about
whether
it.
you extended the invitation. Or
No, I didn't.
You should have invited me.
Who's your biggest champion? John, I know, has a movie, He wrote a film that he says it came out in the casting breakdowns. He always wanted me to play his best friend in this movie, but he never brought the script in. For 4 years, I go, where's the script? He goes, I have it at home. I'll bring it. He never brought it in.
So did you finally see it?
I think, no, I never saw it, but I think a buddy of mine told me he saw in the casting breakdowns, like, audition for Stuttering John, or, John Melendez's movie. So I don't know where they're at. They're casting it.
I hope Ralph Macchio shows up at the premiere.
Ralph is guaranteed he'd come. He's excited to meet you.
Oh, very, very good.
I've never met his wife, actually, so it'll be fun to meet her.
Well, let's hope she's hot.
Are all the cast of the movie going to be there?
They've all pretty much ours. Laurie Metcalf's coming. Seymour Cassell is a real great older character actor. You'll recognize him from a million things.
Fabulous. You got everyone to show up who's in the movie. I like that.
Cara Buono, the hot chick who plays my girlfriend from The Sopranos, she's coming.
Thank you, Lisa G. And by the way, just for your edification, Scott the engineer is already bitching about that he can't bring a wife.
I knew it.
Is he really? That's unbelievable.
This is a guy you got into. He didn't pay a dime to stay at the Borgata.
I love his wife, Robin, but this was a limited thing, and I go, what am I going to do? Invite his wife without Ronnie's wife? It doesn't make any sense.
Well, Scott, tell the truth. Come on, everyone says it. You've already been.
I was just joking. I'm insulted, but I actually know somebody that can get me an extra ticket.
Are you really insulted?
Hello, Double A? His name's Double A. No, of course not.
All right.
Ronnie's back there like, look at you, you're crying. I'm not. Who? It's his thing. He was nice enough to invite me.
Is Penny Crone invited?
No.
Oh.
None of the news department was invited?
They're like new in my... Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, well.
You know how they
I'll
get.
lose sleep over that one.
I can't believe Penny's not going to be
I'm sure they'll be covering it.
All right. Well, what is it, Ronnie?
There. Over here.
You got to get on a mic, Ron.
Yeah, I didn't know, man.
Yeah, we're doing a radio show. And take as much time as you can. Just get on that mic real quick and say whatever it is you have to say.
Number 2.
He's out there crying.
I'm not.
You're right. You don't have a microphone.
Right away.
You don't have a microphone. It's probably on backwards. You don't know how to work something.
Right, that's it.
Yeah, that's it. You don't know how to work a headphone. Go ahead.
All right. Is that better?
Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah. Well, people have to hear you.
All right. So as soon as he hears that he's not invited with a guest, he goes, and then they said, I'm not invited. He goes, oh, you're not invited with a guest either. I go, yeah, okay, so what are you crying about right away? And he gets this...
I wasn't crying. I was busting his balls. I wasn't...
He gets this face on. Everybody saw it. He gets this face
what is
on
wrong with you?
Like he's dejected, man, right away.
Well, what's the deal, Scott? You have to go home and what now?
I have to go home and say I'm going to the premiere next week.
I'm going bowling.
And your wife is going to say, I want to go to Artie's premiere.
She can't go.
And you're going to say no?
I'm going to Chicago to the NASCAR race.
I guarantee, here's my prediction, Scott the engineer will not be at Artie's premiere.
That's right.
Why not?
JD can have
Because your
his
wife's
seat.
not going to let you go.
Artie, I must decline.
Artie, it really had nothing to do with my wife. My son is going to be away, and she doesn't want to be alone.
Let me know right away, Scott.
Well, all right. Thank you, guys, and good luck.
But I'm not.
And Artie, good luck to you with the premiere. I know it's difficult to make a list and have to cut certain people off.
And have to cut people, yes.
Yes. We feel your pain.
What's going on, man? I didn't make the cut for Artie's big movie premiere.
Now you did, though.
Well, I mean,
Initially, you didn't, though.
I guess that's if there's, people who say no. So I'll keep my fingers crossed. But
is that a slap in the face for you that you didn't get the invite? Like you were the cutoff point?
No.
We were always kind of like the show underdog,
Exactly.
Never really get
and then
you never really get the recognition you deserve. You always get ripped on.
Greg, you know me so well. you know how everything goes around here.
So this is just another,
It's just another thing to add on to to the legacy of JD.
But after a while, though, that's gotta it's gotta wear on you.
I'm sure it will one day, and
Especially coming from a friendly guy like Artie, he's he's a pretty friendly guy around here. He's pretty generous, and then you become the one guy that he doesn't invite to the premiere.
Shit happens. What can I say?
But you're in now, though. It looks like he's gonna pull some strings.
We'll see. Talk to me the day after the premiere. We'll see.
Why can't you just be happy you got the invite to the premiere? Look at JD. He didn't even get the
I'm not happy about anything. All right? I'm a miserable, cocksucking motherfucker. And if you want to call me an asshole, then that's what I am.
Ronnie, is he an asshole?
He always feels like he's left out.
Scott.
Is he an asshole?
Are you gonna show up to the premiere?
I'm coming with Ronnie.
He's
my
not,
date.
he's not coming.
He's my date.
He's not coming. I'm going to take his ticket right now.
Wednesday night that I get up at 3 a.m. Not like
So
some
do
other
I.
people
I get
that
up at 3:30.
that have like 4-day work weeks.
I
10
get up at
weeks
3:30.
off. Yeah.
I have to be at work Thursday.
Yeah. So do I. So
Yeah. So you know.
The fucking movie goes till like 9
Ronnie,
o'clock.
is he not going because his wife's not gonna let him?
Exactly.
Who said I wasn't going?
He's not going. He won't be there.
Now, what if your wife was allowed to go? Would you be there?
Definitely not.
All right, we'll see about it. I'm holding you to it, Scott.
Let's go to John Boy. And John Boy, you're on the air.
Do you have any time?
Time?
I just wanted to give Fred a heads up.
Which is?
Well, during the break, Sal was hitting the booth real hard. I have good information on this, doing some long 30-minute sessions. And if they're sharing that same chair on the Friday show, I would shy away from that.
Yeah? Sal hitting the booths again?
Yeah, I
For
mean,
real?
they're dirty in there, and he's doing those long sesh.
How would you know?
Well, I paid off the guy who cleans up the jizz. I gave him a picture of Sal, and I just wanted to know how often he was going there.
Hold on. This is just
Don't even count it.
confusing me. Shuli, go ahead.
The guy called in about Sal going to the booths, and I actually went with Sal to the booths one night when I first came out here and started working here, and
Was
he
it
convinced me on a drunken night to go with him.
Was it gross?
You know what? It's new. It was a new thing for me because in Vegas they have the booths, but they don't have actual like live girls that you can pick like a meal. You know, like
Right.
you go, they're sitting outside the door and you go, I want that one. And
Do you and Sal go in the same booth?
No, not at all. I
You
would have
pick a
never.
girl, and then she stands behind glass,
Yeah, you give her money right before she
and you
goes
beat
anywhere.
off in front of her.
Yeah, but
Oh,
like it
that's
goes
the-
from like 0 to 60. Like the window goes up, she's got a leg up, there's stuff flying in there, and she's like, "You want to see this in here?" And she's like talking to you like,
Yelling at you?
And
"Oh
you-
my
Are your
god!"
pants down?
Oh yeah, they were down at two.
So she's staring at your penis?
Yeah, I guess. I'm hoping she's
Wild.
It's great, Howard. It's great. It's so
Your
relieving.
wife doesn't consider that cheating?
My wife doesn't know.
I
guess
hope
until-
not.
I hope nobody calls. It's not cheating because there's a glass that separates you. You know?
Right,
Do you have a
That'll
favorite
go
girl?
over
Do you
well.
go to the same place
Well,
all the time?
At that place,
Sal probably has a relationship with one of these whores.
Hey, Martha.
There was this real hot Puerto Rican chick, and she was a little chubby because that's how I like them, you know. And I go in there.
That's how you like women, or that's how you like Puerto Ricans?
I like Puerto Ricans or anyone. I like them a little flabby. I don't like them airbrushed like these penthouse playmate chicks. They're a bunch of phonies.
Yeah, they're gross.
They're called
want
train
that.
wrecks.
Yeah.
That's what Sal likes.
Yeah, so I go in there.
Was Sal's girl really ugly?
Oh my god, he picks like the janitor, bringing in the mop.
She looked like
I'll take that girl over there.
yeah.
No, excuse me, sir. That's our janitor.
Yeah, he cleans the booth, sir.
Her hair looked like it was made like it was dyed in mustard. You know when a black girl dyes their hair blonde?
Yeah.
It was like mustard yellow braids in her face, and I love that. And she's got on this real shiny black lipstick. So anyway, she's in there, and she goes, "Baby."
What does she do? Does she just take off all her clothes?
Takes off her clothes, but she thinks I'm a tourist or something.
Right.
She goes, "You want a good time? You got to slip me another 40." So I go, 40? I go, "I'm a fucking regular here. Get on your knees." She's like, "Oh, baby, I'm sorry about that." So she gets
He's
up.
bragging.
Yeah, I'm a
I'm a
regular.
regular. How dare you insult me?
You can't rip me off. I know the ropes. I'm here every day.
She gets on her knees, and I say, "Start licking the glass," because that's the only thing that's separating us.
Right.
So she goes, "You want me to lick the glass? You got to give me." So I gave her $20. So she's licking the glass, and I'm smacking it against the glass right where her mouth is.
You're slapping your penis.
Yeah, but it's against the glass, so there's a separation there.
Don't you think the glass is filthy?
There's other guys doing
the
that.
thing was, it was a little dim, and once I finished, I opened the door. There was dried stains around my wet stains.
Oh.
So I think I was hitting against somebody else's mess. So I get out, and Shuli's next door.
Evidently, you're not the only guy who likes to whack his penis against glass.
Yeah, somebody else thought
No
of
wonder
that.
it looks the way it does.
So I get out, and Shuli is still going to town. He's right next door to me. So I'm drunk off my ass. I start banging on the door. Shuli, come on, let's go. Let's get out of here. And I'm banging. I go, come on, you fucking pussy, finish already. Let's go. So I'm like, whatever. I go around the corner to the magazine section. There's Shuli reading a magazine.
I was done in a minute flat.
I was banging on the door with somebody else in there.
Shuli, did the girl you get, is she decent looking?
She was hot, man. She was this hot Spanish chick, and she had like this Brazilian like tank top, like the Brazil soccer team. Her tits were hanging, and she was smoking hot. And I went right. I made a beeline for her. I go, let's go.
All right, so then you go, and then there's when they say a booth, like, is it like?
It's literally, it's like a, you know where you used to take pictures, like in those little photo booths?
Yeah.
It's like that, but there's another side where she stands. The window goes up as soon as she gets her money, and
she starts stripping.
She's
Is
stripped.
She
She's
standing
nude.
at your level, or is she elevated a little
She's
bit?
she's at my level, and then she puts her leg up on like the window or the wall, and takes like a dildo and just goes to town.
Oh, gee.
And like,
Does she talk all nasty?
Oh
and
my
stuff?
God! I was done in a minute. I was, and I was like,
really?
So where are you from? You know, you never want to do that in a peep booth. Start asking the chick where she lives.
So and you're beaten off, and then when you walk out, like you sit in a lobby and other dudes are there.
It's like one of the weirdest feelings in the world because you're like.
Is there anywhere to clean up? You just go out and start fingering the magazines?
You just you have your
Same
head down.
magazines
You
everyone
make
else is
no
reading?
you make no eye contact.
Is it like Time magazine or is it Dirty
Yeah.
magazine?
It's Field and Stream.
No, is it Dirty magazine?
Yeah, there's dirty,
Yeah.
but and then they have like dirty videos, and then they have like old '80s videos that you can rent, like Teen Wolf, next to like pornos
And
shit.
karate videos.
Yeah, and it was just insane.
It's a
man.
video store.
It's a video store with a
Right.
peep booth in the back, and it was my first experience.
How many booths are there?
There's like 5, I think. 5.
No,
or
there's 15 booths. Are you kidding me?
Sorry.
You didn't go around the corner.
Excuse me.
Artie, have you ever done anything that? I mean, you're a degenerate. I'm a degenerate. Have you ever done anything that?
I went to the boot when I was 17 years old. We took I got the bus to Manhattan right at the corner of my street where I grew up. It was a 15-minute bus ride, and twice when I was a senior in high school, I was 17. We went to these booths, and there was a live chick like doing sex shit. And I remember I didn't jerk off or anything. And me and my buddies
Were you
all-
standing in there with your buddies, or did you have individual stalls?
No, I was by myself.
Because it seems like Sal sometimes the curtains go up and he sees other guys beating off.
One time that happened, yeah.
Really?
It was to my left. I didn't know it. They're called
in your
buddy.
blind spot.
They're called buddy booths.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I noticed a whole bunch of guys just hanging out in the back. They looked like they were just looking at their feet, kicking shit around. I didn't.
But this is when Times Square was littered with
buddy
the
booth.
places.
They're called buddy booths. So
And why would you have that?
I guess queers, what they do is they go in and they go side by side and they whack off and look at each other.
Then why do they need a girl?
They don't. They're video. These are video booths. So
aren't they for like couples too?
And
though?
I put money in there.
Couples.
And I put money in there, and I put on the scene, and this girl's going to town on a guy, and I'm taking care of myself. I'm really going to town, and I turn to my left, and there's a guy looking right at me, jacking off, who's jacking off right next to me. I was like, holy shit!
Can I
And
ask you something? What do? You let your pants drop down to the floor?
No, there's a whole ritual. First, I go to Sbarro's to take a piss.
Yeah.
Then I get a big wad of toilet paper rolled around my hand, and I tuck it in my pocket.
Okay.
Once you get there, you take out a $1 bill to open the door to get in. You don't want to touch anything. Close the door, use the same $1 to lock it. Slide that $1 in, take out your tissues, start changing the buttons. It's all sanitized.
Right.
Then, you pick a video, you go to town,
Sounds
you blow.
incredibly clean.
Oh, you watch videos? I
This
thought you were
one-
looking at real girls.
Well, that what surely was live girls.
That's so fucking creepy.
So you go to the video booths as well.
Oh, the videos are the best.
It's
because
crazy
of big variety.
because you could take any video home and watch it
Right.
and do it in the privacy of your house.
I got kids running around at home.
Man.
You know what I think it is? I think that live girls are more expensive than video.
So then the key is once you're done, you finish on the tissues, you roll the tissues up, and there's usually a chair there in the corner. You just throw the wad of tissues behind the chair. And
I like how he states.
and when you get out, you just put your feet together, you put your shoulders down, and you look right at the floor, and you walk out like a little Chinaman, You don't look up,
See, again, I went. It was 1984.
Oh, my God.
It was 1984, and Times Square was littered with them. And I was 17. And recently, I asked a buddy of mine, "Did you ever go back?" He went, "No, I've never gone back."
I would just feel creepy, like even like walking in and being part of that, and then like you have to walk out, and then you're waiting for Sal, and you're sitting there reading a magazine?
It was weird. You know what's a funny thing is Florentine, on his last DVD, Meet the Creeps 2, they do this bit where they go outside these peep booths, and him and Don Jamieson are standing out there with like hand sanitizer and napkins, and as soon as guys come in or out, they're like, "Hey, buddy, you need to clean up? Here, you want a squeegee? Take the squeegee in the booth with you." You know,
I must be thrilled. Yeah, Richard, what's up? What do you want to say? Oh, you're on 3. Okay, go ahead.
I had a friend in Missouri who went to one of the video booths in Kansas City, and he sits down to watch a movie. He puts his quarters in, and he sees something moving out of the corner of his eye.
Yeah.
And right head level, right next to his ear, was a big cock. It came through a hole. So he jumped back. It scared the crap out of him, and he reared back and kicked it with his boot, and it broke. And the guy started screaming, and the guy pulled a knife. There was a gay guy in the booth next to him, and so he jumps over the top and gets in a fight with the gay guy, and ends up going to jail for like a week after he kicked the guy's penis.
I'll tell you, I went to this place. This is what guys in high school do, or junior high school. We went when we were like 15 or 16, and we would go and put the money in and watch the movies, not the live shows. But you learn weird things about your friends, because I was in a booth and my friend was next to me in a booth, and all of a sudden I heard a horse whinnying from his booth. And I guess he was watching a movie where a girl like jerks off a horse. And he told me she in a bucket, and then she pours the bucket all over herself, and it goes down her.
Oh, God. That's too much.
Sal, you broke him in, man.
I broke and truly.
Yeah, he caught me in a moment of weakness. No, actually, we were coming back. We were debating whether to go to Scores or the Peep booth, and then we decided, you know what? We'll pay the $40, and at least we'll shoot a load for sure. So
Yeah,
we went to the Peep booth.
It was fantastic.
It was good times. It was interesting. My chick was hot. Sal's chick was a mess, but that's the way he likes them.
But yeah, mess is hot to me. You know what I mean? They got to be beat up.
So, Sal, how long have you been doing this for, man?
Too long. You know, for the first time yesterday, I went to a peep booth. I haven't done this probably in 6 years. I hate to say this, I went to a peep booth before I got here yesterday. Because there's a 24-hour one on the way here. And it was fantastic. It was a glory hole one. The only thing that sucked about it is that when she was blowing this guy through the glory hole, as soon as the guy came, a man's head came into the shot and finished the guy's penis, and that was it. I was done.
So that's when you came?
No, I didn't finish. No, it ruined the whole thing. So.
Julie, do you ever see yourself getting to the point where you have an entire routine worked out?
No, that's crazy, man. That's like a pitcher before a big game. You know, he like has his whole routine that he does.
Well,
but if you're good at what you do, then you have a routine.
It's not that. If you have kids at home and stuff, you don't want them to catch hepatitis or something off your fingers. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm not cheating on my wife, but
I love the fact that everything's sterilized up until the point where he smacks his cock against the glass window.
Yeah, right. And what about the dollar bill using as your that's like your little protection?
Yeah, that's like my little wet wipe, so to speak. You know,
dollar bills might be dirtier than the actual doorknob.
Yeah, your cock might be.
Well,
cleaner.
now you know. Lots of dollar bills that you're holding on to probably went through a peep booth machine.
They were the handle for door 5, 6, and 7.
I'm gonna start putting my initials on the dollar bills I put into the peep booth machines. And
wait a minute.
You should do like a little contest.
You know what story I forgot to tell in there is after we got out, we met a fan on the street, and Sal shook the fan's hand.
And he goes, "Where are you guys from?" We go.
New autobiography called Up Till Now. Wonderful book, getting great notices. A lot of people are buying it, and I'm urging Howard and his whole audience to take a look at it because it's filled with laughs. It's also a meaningful book to me, so I recommend it highly. And I'm also looking forward to being on Howard's new show. I keep reading Uncensored on Sirius Radio, and I don't know what that means because he wasn't too censored before, so it looks like a big adventure coming up.
Well, you know, I'm always excited when William Shatner comes to Sirius Satellite Radio. He is a megastar, an icon. He was voted an icon, one of the 50 top icons of television.
Yes, and I think I just got the George Takei treatment from him.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Do you know you are an icon? There he is. William Shatner, a singer, an actor, does commercials, does it all.
You don't change.
I'm ageless. And so are you.
No. Well, not really. I mean, the eyes are red, but you look great.
You look good, too.
And the setup is almost exactly the same as the old radio thing.
We didn't want to throw you.
Yeah.
Huh?
We didn't want to throw you, so we kept everything the same.
No, it's really remarkable.
William Shatner, I was just about to say, you were voted, I believe, by Entertainment Weekly or one of these magazines, one of the top 50 icons on television of all time.
They could never forget you.
Like, like my mother would say, when you get 98%, what happened to the other 2%? Where in the 50 did I write?
Well, you know, it's funny because in your new book where you write candidly and honestly about yourself, you say you never watched a Star Trek episode. You are an icon because of Star Trek, and yet you never watched an episode because you think you were a shitty actor in Star Trek. You didn't like what you did.
Well, I wouldn't have put the word shitty in front.
What word would you put?
What did you say?
Superb, but I couldn't recognize greatness. I just don't like my face. I don't like the way, I just don't like myself.
You were
But
selected.
shitty actor.
You were
I know.
selected for Star Trek because you're handsome. You're a handsome man.
You were the male romantic lead.
I was attracted to you, and I'm totally heterosexual.
And you are, and I know you are.
Now, listen, William Shatner hasn't been here in a while. There's a lot of ground to cover. He has written a blockbuster book. He has revealed all. Now, if you remember his last book, he said some things. I remember we played his audiobook on the air, and it was candid and honest, so I'm expecting the same thing from this book, and I will interview you about it. But first, let me remind you of some of the things William Shatner said.
He's already revealed?
And that he's already revealed in his audiobook. The first one, here he is.
Let's see.
In his own words.
What are you Michelle going to- Nichols' gaping asshole has a foul, vaguely organic odor.
You comment on Nichelle Nicole, who, of course, was your co-star. You say he had a gaping asshole. What was that?
I can't, I blank out when I hear that. I just don't remember saying that, but I'm, who am I to argue with
This
myself?
is from your own words in your own audiobook. Let's
You
listen some more.
recognize your own voice.
Well, of course.
Here's something you said that I thought was outrageous.
On January 21st, 1972, I fucked a black 7th grade boy at a junior high dance.
All right. Explain that.
But he grew up to be...
Obama? Wow, that was the guy you butt fucked.
He was passionate. He was concerned about the issues, which were his little round thing.
I know other authors are embarrassed by some of the revelations they make in books.
Not me.
Not you. Let us play some more from your
Please.
first book before we get into the new
Is
revelations.
there going to be a new audiobook?
Oh, my gosh.
Not now. I hear you all.
Can I expect no less from you?
Let's hear what you had to say in your first book.
I spent the summer of 1966 drinking come from the nuts of a retarded boy with a raging hard on.
All right, why?
I don't know why you talk that delivery.
Well, because I feel a little bit strange about saying
The director
thing.
told you to deliver it like
Yeah,
that.
right.
Yes.
Give it the full thing, give it the full treatment. I would talk like that.
We were on the air the other day, and we had reason to play your classic exchange when you were doing this commercial for, I don't even remember what it was, or you were doing some job, and the director the guy starts telling you how to do the read, and you just berate him. I mean, you tell him.
You give him a lesson.
You give him a lesson.
Best lesson.
Was it bad or was it good?
It's fantastic. It was
It's
so
the
right
best.
on. You did 2 reads of the same thing. And they were perfect. They were as good as they were ever going to be. And the guy gets on the thing, the squawk box, and he says to you, Mr. Shatner, can you be a little more up-tempo? And you say to him...
The laugh is the best. When he starts to direct you, the laugh is the best.
And you say to him, I don't even know if you remember this, you say to him, look, why don't you read it for me, and I'll do it the way you do it. So the guy reads it. He reads it horribly. I mean, like a third grader.
Yeah.
And you do a dead-on impression of what he just read. And the guy goes, oh, Mr. Shatner, I'm so sorry I even brought this up. You go, no.
You're making fun of me.
I'm not making fun of you. I am reading it the way you read it. That's the way you want it. I'm trying to make the client happy. He goes, no. Now that I'm thinking about it, the guy goes, your first read was so good. I mean, you got this guy so trained, and it's so true. Sometimes they'll make you sit there and go through 100 takes. And you really delivered the goods the first time.
You've been there. I mean,
yes.
Yeah. They don't know.
Well, they want to make themselves worthwhile and
they
tell you
want to feel a part of it.
They want to feel a part of it, but you really had delivered it.
They don't. But it's beyond that. It's their ego. It's not wanting to make it better. It's I'm going to put my imprimatur on your reading.
But you really give it to the guy.
You did such a job on him.
Well, you know what's wrong, really what's wrong, is they're playing rehearsal tapes. Somehow, the engineer or somebody is taking what you do as you try and find the right way of doing it, and making that entertainment that they put out on
But you know
terrible.
what? They should all hear this so that they keep their mouths shut while you're in there working.
A talented guy might have something to add.
True, but they ought to know the difference.
It's funny though. When I hear you do the first read, I go, "Okay, he nailed it.
Yeah,
he did
he's
it.
perfect.
It's fine. It's very good. I would have you continue, and you'd be done with the session in 15 minutes."
Right. There's a one out there with the word garage.
Yeah, no,
garage.
sabotage.
Oh, sabotage.
I played that for you.
And sabotage and sabotage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you were clearly wrong. There is no such word as sabotage. You tell the director,
but you're
I
not
say
changing
sabotage.
anything.
Right. It was me talking. So the word came up, and I said sabotage.
But sabotage is not a word. The word is sabotage. But you wouldn't let go of that one. That one you were wrong in.
I was?
Yeah, the director was trying to say to you, listen, Mr. Shatner, do you
We just
mind
need to go back for that
saying
one
sabotage?
thing.
But if the word came out of my mouth naturally, why wouldn't it be a word?
But the captain
then
wouldn't
if I
say-
remember, I kept saying, but I'm Canadian.
No, you kept saying, I say sabotage.
You say sabotage.
You say sabotage.
And you can say sabotage.
And
but you
then it
won't
worked
say
a way
it.
around so that finally he was saying it my way, and I was saying it
There
his
you
way.
were being difficult. There you were being a bit of a...
I was probably being
difficult.
Egotistical.
No, I think I was trying to say, listen, there's no such word, Mr. Shatner. But what are you going to do?
But actually, there is.
Now, you know what I like about this? I bet you every take after that, no one had a complaint. I'll bet you. And, you're like a bear caught in a bear trap. You are going to gnaw until you get out.
It's true. And I went too far. It then became cruel.
But that's why it's the best
That's why it's
celebrity
great.
tirade.
Well, I should have quit about 5 minutes into it because
Do you not recall this session?
No, I have no idea. I don't have no recollection of that whatsoever.
It's the single greatest thing.
But and you can hear the fun that I'm having, and then he says, "No, please," and then I begin
You're
to
cruel.
I'm lashing him.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm saying you talk to me like that. I'll show. That was really bad behavior on my part.
But you, in a sense, were right. The read was good.
You taught him a lesson.
Well,
his read was horrible.
His read was horrible, and the people who emphasized, you read commercials.
You and this.
Yes, right. I'm on my way to see your face.
Right.
Just...
You sounded very good. Now, this is where you get into trouble. Even in your new book, you say you were shocked to find out that most of the Star Trek cast hated you. You say this in the new book.
Right. And the word most is not really,
most was pretty accurate.
We know exactly who we're talking about.
People who were only there for
in
a
your
day
own
may
words,
not have hated you.
in your own words, you said Leonard Nimoy thought you were a real son of a bitch.
No.
Yes.
No. Well, I don't say that.
You
Are
felt
you paraphrasing?
He's paraphrasing.
No, it says Leonard Nimoy thought Bill was a real son of a bitch.
Oh, you are so bad.
This is your book.
I didn't.
Did you read this?
Did I read it?
Did you? Were you misquoted?
I had somebody
read
it to me.
Were you misquoted?
Leonard and I are
now you're friends.
But we
You
know
weren't friends
who.
at the time?
We had a couple of disagreements.
Yes,
but-
he became friends with Leonard Nimoy. Leonard, he writes in his book, was an alcoholic.
Well, Leonard. No. Wait a minute.
That's
Leonard
what it says.
I know, but,
You wrote
but I
that.
didn't out him. Leonard is a recovering alcoholic, and he talks to people about about recovery. I'm not outing him. We had a whole.
So Mr. Spock was drunk? That wasn't a performance?
No.
So you're
Mr.
saying
Spock
that
was
Nimoy
not
was-
drunk on the set.
He was
Leonard
never.
talks about needing a drink after work.
Leonard Nimoy had once said his favorite thing to do was to go to London and see a play because he enjoyed drinking. They allow you to drink.
You can
That's
drink
exactly
your drink
right.
right to your...
That's
Leonard took me under his wing when my life took those turns, and he's my dearest friend.
Uhura said she despised you.
Yes,
but you had also made love to her, had you not?
No, I had
You were
not.
in love with her.
No, she had enough activity on her.
Why would Uhura did you treat these people the way you treated that engineer? Do you think?
Well,
in
looking
retrospect-
back, I may have. I mean,
Who
that was
knows?
terrible of me. He wasn't an engineer; he was a director, and he was. But I took that too far, and I may very well be guilty of.
Do
all
you
that.
think you're an angry man? Have you been to a psychiatrist and has the psychiatrist diagnosed you as an angry man?
I've not been to that kind of therapy, but I probably was a very angry man.
Why do you think you were angry? Were you angry with your mother?
Probably.
Why?
What did his mother do?
Well,
his mother indulged
there
him.
are issues. I don't really deal with that in the book.
I know, but I'm dealing with it here. What happened
really,
between
are
you and your mother? You are angry.
I probably, I don't know, but usually it's.
Were you
the
molested?
Well, hold on, no.
Oh,
well,
too
usually
bad.
in the case of that kind of anger, it's because you feel you've been wronged. So who knows what was happening?
Why did your mother wrong you? What did she do?
I wish I.
No,
I
you
could
know.
tell you. So,
What
no,
was
I
she?
don't.
You won't look?
Was she not there for you?
I'm looking.
Are you not willing to look at yourself?
She may not have been there for me. Exactly. She may not have loved me unconditionally. That kind of thing.
You felt unloved. And your father treated you horribly, didn't he?
Really?
No, he didn't. My father was a very loving man, but he was busy.
Too busy for you. You were ignored by your father, and you felt worthless.
No.
Didn't you?
Daddy can find better
How did
things
you
to
know?
do.
Wow.
Well, there must have been issues, and I probably was angry, and that was the fuel behind all the
Michelle
ambition
Nichols claims she despised you.
Yep.
Scotty, Sulu, and Chekhov all allegedly hated you.
That was their claim.
Sad.
Yeah.
Sad.
Sad.
Let's go back to your first audiobook.
But is it the job of the captain to be loved by the rest of the crew?
See, now there's the voice of wisdom.
Did you ever
My
think...
job was to say the words and try and get the show on the air, right?
Here, Frank has a question. Yeah, Frank, go ahead in Longview, Washington. Yes.
Yeah, George Takei has expressed some hostility towards
I know.
Yes, on our show.
Mr. Shatner.
I know.
I was wondering, because I kind of think that maybe this is like a pent-up kind of homosexual...
Do you think that Takei wanted you?
It's possible. Who knew what was going on in George's
you knew George
mind?
was gay, didn't you?
No, I didn't.
You had no clue.
Well, as time went on and I began to recognize symptoms of that, is it possible?
Even in your new book, you admit you were many homosexuals came on to you. In fact, a man in a movie theater put his hand on your leg.
That's true. By the way, have we mentioned the name of my...
Never. I will never mention the name of
the name of my book? Never talk about...
So you get completely nude.
Well, up till now, I felt...
William Shatner's book, Up Till Now, is in stores.
And did you love it?
He'll be signing copies. I haven't even read it yet.
I thought he was going to fake it like he usually does.
Yes, I loved it. Of course I loved it.
It's
of course I read it. What is it, Gary? What do you want?
If you go to JD page 1, what the guy was just talking about, we found a clip when George Takei was here, I don't know, 6-7 months ago. He was on the wrap-up show, and he suggested that he and Mr. Shatner did a scene together and that Mr. Shatner tanked it so that it was cut out of the movie, and that's why George never got promoted as a character.
Oh, God.
Well, here's some of the things, George. Here's some of the things.
I tanked the scene?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
It means you threw the scene, you made it bad, and they cut it out.
And they cut it from the film.
Right.
And because they cut
Where
it
is
out,
that?
he never got promoted.
That's absurd, isn't
Let me play a bunch of things George said about you.
Okay.
Hold on.
Yeah.
And respond to each one.
Okay.
William Shatner reeks of urine.
No, what about that?
It's true. I piss in my
This
pants
is from
a lot.
his book. This is from the book he wrote.
One night, William Shatner dutied on a gesticulating cowboy.
The cowboy was making bad upward motions with his finger.
Let's get back to your book.
Okay.
I'm talking about your first book.
Which book is that?
The audio book.
Let me
I'm going
hear
to play you
the-
some clips
Let
from
me
your
hear the
audio
audio book.
Okay.
One of the single greatest afternoons of my life was when a horny, black, handicapped kid stuck a bottle of vodka in my asshole while Jimmy Doohan fucked Patrick Stewart, and with his nose buried in George Takei's ass, Leonard Nimoy shit on John Wayne's face, while an enormous fried egg sandwich was jammed into Isaac Asimov's disgusting shit hole. And then all hell broke loose because fat-assed Michelle Nichols squashed a retarded midget's cock with a light bulb while grunting and shitting in small plastic bags of M&Ms. And then Walter Koenig showed up. He was so horny that for the next hour and 15 minutes, Walter jerked off DeForest Kelly until his firm hard cock shot soggy, congealed, cum all over Lorne Michaels' pretty face. And then Gene Roddenberry washed Lorne's head off with hot piss. Oh, my God. It was a party.
All right. What about that? There's a lot to digest.
You got there's a lot to digest, but don't swallow.
Wow. You are ill. This book, the new book, is just as honest, isn't it?
Up Till Now is out in the bookstores right now, and it is honest and truthful, and it's getting great reviews, and Howard's going to read it tomorrow.
As an actor, you never experienced gay sex. I don't even as an actor. I mean, actors are around a lot of gay people. There's a lot of free association with your thoughts. You're open to
Did
new
you ever
experiences.
try
Look who's talking.
Did you? I'm not an actor.
Right.
Did you try to?
You sound like the machine.
Did you try homosexuality at one
no,
point?
never tried.
You never did.
No,
Not
even
even
though
any
George
light-
encouraged me,
right.
I refused.
Not
George's.
like kissing, nothing.
Oh
nothing.
my God, no!
You even say you are upset about the new Star Trek movie. You still are peeved that they're going to have a new Star Trek movie without you.
And Leonard is in it.
Yes. Leonard is in it.
Talk
and
honestly.
I keep saying Leonard is in it, and I'm not. They're making a Star Trek movie without Captain Kirk, without the old Captain Kirk.
Right.
There's a young Captain Kirk. So I think they hit story problems and didn't know how to solve it. But it's not peeved. I'm just disappointed. I would love to have been. And J.J. Abrams is such a great movie maker that I would love to. So,
you would love to work with.
I'd love to work, but I got a lot of things to do.
You certainly do. Yeah. You're on a career roll, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I would say that. It's happening.
And when you talk about a new Star Trek, and they take Leonard Nimoy and they put him in, there is a jealousy.
No.
A professional jealousy.
No,
absolutely. There's nothing wrong with
Leonard
saying
got
that.
most of what he asked for. I think that was really good.
Well, maybe. He's getting a lot of money for it.
Oh, my God.
Is that true? Do you know what he's getting for it?
No, I have no idea, but it is a lot of money.
All right, look. You do claim that in the new book that you are upset how they killed your character off in Star Trek.
Thinking back, they were going to kill him off anyway.
Right.
So they said, well, either you can be in the movie and die or don't be in the movie. We're still going to kill you. So I was kind of hung up. And I said, all right, I want to be in the movie. But looking back, I wish they had done it with more timpanis and trumpets as against...
well, you're the whole show. Of course they should make something dramatic there, something that would be big.
They did, but, in a way, I think the producer was trying to kill the character off because it was a legacy of the old
right.
guard.
Yeah.
And this guy was head of the new guard of Patrick and the next generation.
Yeah.
So I think he was trying to kill as many antecedents, like a lion killing the cubs.
Yeah, but they have killed Star Trek. They've tried now to resurrect it.
Yeah,
that's true. Now, in your new book, up till now, which indicates there might even be another book.
Well, we hope so.
Yes.
And if not by me, it's certainly by you.
Yeah, I will write your final book.
And we have the audiobook already, I think.
I have so many things. We have the audiobook. It's all done.
Nichelle Nichols has huge pissed flaps.
How did you know?
You wrote it.
Oh, that's right.
My cheeks are numb from George Takei's monster cock slapping my butt hole.
Right. Your read is awful.
I know. Let's get that guy. Maybe he can help me with it.
All right. You do admit in the book that
first of all, you're totally insane here. And hung up on homosexuality. I can see that.
You beat out Bill Cosby for the Priceline job.
I did.
I didn't know that.
That's amazing.
I didn't know that either.
He's Mr. Pitchman.
How did you find that out? What do you mean you didn't know that till you read that? Where did you read it?
Wherever. I mean, somebody, perhaps you.
You thought you were first choice.
Yeah, I thought, you go in, you don't think, when somebody offers you a job, you don't think, well, I guess I'm fourth in line. But
you were a genius to take the Priceline job because it was reported in the paper you made $10 million in stock.
No, the stock was given to me, but you know what a lockup is? When a new company comes in, you can't sell it for
2 years,
a year and a half or 2 years. So that's what happens. So I couldn't sell it. So I'm watching it go up, thinking I'm rich, and I'm poor.
Right. So by the time you could sell it, the Priceline stock had dropped.
Exactly.
I see.
It went from $150, something like that, to $2.
Priceline.com. That's where you go on and you buy the tickets. Are you still involved?
Oh yeah,
you are.
Aren't you? This is commercial-free radio.
No, I mean...
you're doing commercials.
No, I'm just saying, are you still involved with the company?
Absolutely.
You are.
He still does the commercials.
It's a
Do you
great
still
company.
have the stock?
No.
You sold it?
Yeah, when it was $2, thinking, it was all over.
Everybody knows the famous story that you lived out of a truck for many years.
Well,
things were
not
not good. Well, for a while. Let's
Summers,
put it that way, yes. And that was difficult. But now I'm upset because I read that you had hip replacement and heart surgery. I'm worried about you. It says in your book here, January 2008, Bill had hip replacement surgery, developed heart complications on the operating table. What is that?
Idiotic. Somebody wrote that.
That's not in your book?
No, that's not in my book.
I think it is in your book.
No.
I don't think you read your book.
I did a hip replacement and perfectly healthy.
Are you okay?
Absolutely.
I'm worried about you.
I am riding in competition. I'm back. I'm running.
I was going to ask you still riding?
Oh, my God, yes.
Do you know the Priceline stock is now trading at $139.66? Do you know that?
Yes.
And do you still own it?
No.
So why did you sell it?
Because
you didn't believe in that.
Well, it was the big bubble. Everybody was panicking and running.
So are you upset with yourself?
I was. Well, wouldn't it have been nice to go from $2 to $100?
Are you a wealthy man?
I probably am.
You are. Do you this Boston Legal show you're on?
It got renewed.
Tremendous amount of money you make there?
Not tremendous, but really good. I mean,
where's all your money?
To some guy who is struggling to make ends meet, it's a fortune.
Are you worth $100 million?
No.
You are not.
No.
I do worry
you?
about your character, Denny Crane.
Why?
What are they doing with him?
What do you think?
I don't know. I think they're going to write you right into a corner where you can't get out, and then they'll be in trouble again.
Yeah, and I'm really curious. What do you mean? What would the corner be?
Well, you used to be able to try, like you're not trying cases anymore. They're sort of, that was like the brilliant thing about it.
Right.
And now
that I would
you,
try a case
yeah,
and be able.
Yeah.
I did try some cases in the latter. Maybe they haven't played them yet.
Yeah, maybe that's it, because basically they keep you quiet now.
I bet you William Shatner doesn't sit back and take things lightly. I bet you're in there with those writers, and I bet you ream them every once in a while about where they're putting your character.
Well, I would do that ordinarily, except that David Kelly is a genius.
I see. So you don't question it.
I never see him. I
see.
mean, these scripts, these
That's
magnificent.
his genius.
You know that Robin goes to Boston legal conventions dressed as Denny Crane? You know that? Now, here's something disturbing about you.
Yes, please.
You ride a motorcycle without a helmet.
That's right.
And
Why?
without a leather or any kind of gear. What are you up to there? Death wish? Mother didn't pay enough attention? Father didn't pay enough attention? What's going on here?
Well, you got to. Why does one ride a motorcycle? Don't you?
Hell no. Fred does, but not me.
All right, you ride a motorcycle for the freedom of it. The wind and the smell and the heat and the cold. I mean, it's a sensual experience.
But you know how many deaths occur on motorcycles.
I do.
And
you know that
I
a lot of
carry
times it isn't your fault. It's motorists who are hostile to motorcycles.
Absolutely, you've got
But
to
you've
ride.
also seen Gary Busey, haven't you?
That's not fun.
Right.
You want to
No.
end up like that?
The whole, I'm forced to wear a helmet because of Gary Busey, but the fun of motorcycling is restricted by wearing leathers and a helmet.
Have you ever fallen
wait
off
a
your
minute.
motorcycle?
Yes,
You have?
big time.
Were you wearing a helmet?
No, and nor leathers. I was wearing a T-shirt and shorts and sandals.
How did you look in that?
I was trying to escape George Takei.
Right.
But I had my helmet with me.
Yes.
But I wasn't wearing it. I was on a country road, and the bike came out from under me. I don't know why. And I slid across the road on my back, and I've got scars on my back and rear end.
All right. Now, listen, not only that, you reveal a lot of things in the book. You reveal that the Gorilla Foundation...
The Gorilla Foundation?
You were working for the Gorilla Foundation, and a gorilla grabbed your balls. Is that true? And what is that like when a gorilla
A gorilla grabbed my balls and then ate out James Doohan's ass.
He then turned around and offered. It was intimidating.
It must hurt.
It was very gentle. While the lowland gorilla had his hand on my scrotum.
Right.
The male gorilla that they had brought in to breed to her was 10 yards away behind a locked door that had bars on it, and he's shaking it in jealous rage.
Oh, boy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you understand that apes shake hands by grabbing one's balls? That's how they shake hands in the animal world. So they're not
shaking hands; they're shaking balls.
Yeah, but to them it's a handshake.
I
That's
understand,
what it wasn't
but
sexual.
in their language, it's a ball shake.
I mean, you think everyone's coming on to you,
right? they have what they call the Bolshoi the Bolshoi handshake. Okay.
Why, when you go trick or treating with your grandchildren, do you wear a William Shatner mask?
Because I love to record the look on the person's face when they say trick, and I take the mask off.
I see.
And it's me.
Are you aware of a trivia fact that the famous movies, the Halloween movies, the Michael Myers mask is a William Shatner mask turned inside out?
No, I didn't know
Do
that.
people
What do
know
you mean
that?
turned
Do you
inside
know
out?
that?
No, it's the mask itself.
It's a face of you. They obviously from the Star Trek years, and when they created the movie, they just merely turned it inside out, and in fact, it is your face on Michael Myers.
That's correct.
Did you know that?
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't. You're learning that for the first time.
I'm learning that for the first time.
You are, right?
No, I knew it.
You did know that?
Yeah, it was.
I didn't know you knew that.
It was bandied about. Well, I'm telling you.
You should own a piece of that movie. That's why I'm shocked there isn't a suit. In your book,
you're getting my book Up Till Now, which is at the bookstores.
Yes,
even as we speak.
Up till now, William Shatner. And by the way, William will be signing copies of his book tonight at 7:00 at the Barnes & Noble in Union Square, Manhattan. You can go over and say hello.
Perfect. I was going to ask if you were going to be out and about.
Perfect.
Don't bring any of that Star Trek crap. That's not what he's there for.
No, I'm signing
the book.
The book.
You will.
You won't sign anything else.
Will you yell at someone who brings a Star Trek piece of
I
memorabilia?
will yell so loud you'll hear it.
Right. You are a difficult
from
guy.
Long Island or wherever.
You save that for the conventions where there's many dollars to be made. Is that true?
Well, you know what?
I don't do conventions.
No more.
No more
they
conventions?
sort of
Why? Why no more conventions?
Because Star Trek conventions aren't.
They're not
they're
fun?
only no.
They're not fun.
You despise your fans?
George and Nichelle are there.
Oh, absolutely, they're there. They're there
Well,
all the
they
time.
say, at least George says, that you suck off all the money if you come. He'd prefer you not to.
Did he use the word "suck off"?
Yes, he uses the word "suck off" a lot. Yes. Listen, I am honored that in your new book, up till now, you describe your experiences in the homo room.
I know.
When you were on this show.
Well, it was quite an experience.
And you
imagine coming to do publicity and being asked to go in the
homo room.
Yeah.
You were on our show way back when, and I said to you, let's go downstairs to the homo room. And, I never really understood what your reaction to that might be. And you say, look, I didn't want to seem like an uptight guy, so I went along with it. But it must have disturbed you on some level. I take it from your book.
On several levels, like starting on the surface.
What's wrong with
starting on the surface and working your way down to my mother's level?
What's wrong with two men being on a radio, going downstairs into a basement, and playing gay hijinks with one another? Why are you so uptight?
In front of 30 million people.
That's right.
Yeah.
I was shocked to read also in your new book, it was very revealing, that you were afraid that when you did a love scene with Angie Dickinson, that you would get a hard-on.
That's correct.
Right. Are you not so professional that you could maintain a flaccid state with an actress?
Is that something I'm supposed to react to?
I
it seemed like
you.
a bed spring.
I applaud you.
I've heard that sound before.
I applaud you for saying that. I applaud you because when I did my movie, I was hard through 90% of the movie. Any scene I had with a woman, and one scene with Fred, I was hard. And, I mean, I find these kissing scenes erotic. I don't care that there's a camera on me. I was like shot out of a cannon.
Wang.
I loved it. Wang. Thank you,
Now,
George
was
Takei.
Angie Dickinson
Wang.
the only time you had that problem?
No, I used to have that problem a lot.
Did you? So what would you do?
No.
What were you doing with Angie Dickinson? What was the scene?
Well, we were naked and in bed, and
she's an attractive woman.
Oh,
sexual.
First of all, she's an extremely attractive woman now, but can you imagine when she was a few years younger?
Oh, I sure can. I remember beating off to her as a child.
She was extraordinary.
Yes.
And
you land this role. You're in bed with her.
I'm in bed with her.
Were you totally nude?
Sure.
Why totally nude? Don't they usually put a pair of pants on you?
Well, no. My ass was sticking in the air.
It was.
Yeah.
And did you say to her, "Listen, Angie, chances are I'm going to get aroused. I find you attractive."
No, somehow that conversation doesn't come up. Ordinarily, you are they're so busy technically. Move your arm to the left, Bill.
But so what? It's erotic. Have you ever had full penetration on a film set?
No, that's ridiculous.
You were never penetrated, or did the penetrated? What if I accidentally penetrated you? Would you be upset?
I would scream gently.
No, I'm being serious. So when you get into bed with Angie Dickinson, you say to her, "Look, this could happen." Did you in fact get an erection?
Not really.
You did not. No. Did you bang her off camera?
No, I didn't.
You did not.
No, although that would be wish fulfillment because she.
Did you try?
No. You don't want to.
Yeah, you did.
No. You don't want to. It's a
bullshit. You don't have a governor on you that stops you from doing that.
Listen, don't talk about governors.
Come on.
The governor here didn't do that. No, you've got to be really careful with the people you work with. Yeah.
You say her silken skin flowed mellifluously over her hips.
I said that.
Into the rising swells of her ripened breasts.
Oh,
her
my.
long blonde hair
what
just
kind
barely.
of a book is this?
Who wrote this book?
He's memorized passages from these dog-eared books that he keeps. Page 72.
You have an odd writing style. In the middle of this sexy story, you plug your website, and you say, "Yeah, he does." Several times in his book, he plugs his website.
You got to read it, Robin. You'll enjoy it. Honestly, you will.
Right.
It's very funny.
I have to take a look at this.
Great fun.
All right. You did write about the death of your wife.
Yes.
Which I didn't think you would. I thought that was off limits even in your book.
Well, it is sort of off limits, but I wanted to.
An editor would probably say to you, you have to
well,
address
that's basically
this.
what.
Did they force you to do it?
Not they, but it's such a big issue in my life that I thought. And the book I wrote because I wanted to tell my kids what I was doing and what my life was like and my grandchildren. And I thought this is like a legacy. And this this moment, this occasion in my life was such a huge thing.
Your wife died in a pool, and you say the horror of it was that when the police came, you were under suspicion.
Well, everybody.
The husband
always automatically, until cleared.
I have to admit, I love you and you've become a friend, but I suspected you as well. So I was one of those people as well, yes. I figured maybe you lost your mind.
Jumped to the conclusion immediately.
I was ready to lock you up.
On the air.
Said he's not stable.
Oh, that's terrible.
You know.
Well,
you went to the homeroom.
It was the tragic, you went to the homeroom.
Right.
It was a tragic moment in everybody's life. Terrible, terrible occasion.
Hard to write about?
With tears in my eyes, and I couldn't get through. I did the audio book, by the way, my version of it.
Right.
And it was impossible for me to get through without breaking. It was a terrible, terrible experience, and I wanted to write about it in the way I did. Thought it was important, and it's my private gesture towards the people who read the book about how I felt about what happened.
Do you think her family will be upset that you wrote about it? Have you heard from them?
No, I haven't. They probably will be, but I'm very careful in the book to say what a magnificent woman she was. And
you even are angry in it. You say irresponsible people made accusations or tried to create suspicion. Other people talk about problems in our marriage. There was only one problem: alcohol. And you say you wrote the song "What Have You Done for Her?"
Yes.
It's heavy stuff.
Yeah.
You've had some bad stuff go down in your life.
Yeah. And again, the book is honest and to the best of my ability to tell the truth and tell how I was feeling, what happened.
You felt criticized in that, and you felt turned on by the public because people were suspecting you.
No, people didn't. Within days, within an hour, the police had declared it an accident. And
But didn't they criticize you for calling 911 instead of jumping in the pool and saving her? That was the big criticism.
that was the weirdest behavior on my part. I never could understand, as I write in the book, I never could understand why I turned away, but the phone was alive because her sponsor was on the phone as well, and I said call 911, and I dialed 911, and it was only years later that I realized that the horror, I couldn't look. I turned away in horror, and that's what I did. The pool was still. And again, looking back, the pool was still and there was no motion. So I knew that she was dead. And what difference did it make? I think this was going on my mind. If I called and jumped in, or if I jumped in and then called, because I couldn't deal with. Anyway, it was the horror.
Your instinct was just to get on the phone and say,
get me help quick, and then I jumped in.
But now you've had nightmares about, I should have jumped in first.
Who knows what you're going to do, you know? But all I can reiterate is that moment when, in total disbelief, you're looking at the site and sometimes
you freeze up, don't you? I mean,
and you freeze, and you don't. And I've never seen death, and all that kind of thing.
Not to compare this in any way to your situation, but remember when my dog fell in the pool? My dog can't swim. No, I'm bringing it up for a reason. And Beth said to me, "Jump in and save the dog." And I started to take my shoes off first. And I'm wondering, why did I start to take I should have just jumped in.
Of course. And there's no explaining why. That's
you
a wonder.
have to tell Mr. Shatner that you never jumped in.
Well, no, Beth jumped in before me and saved the dog's life, but I did help fish the dog out. So you and I do have this in common.
But
we're both out of our minds.
The inexplicable behavior that for years will remain with you. Like, what did I do in an emergency?
Right.
I took my shoes off,
right.
And I looked there, but I had the phone in my hand,
right?
And I looked and dialed 911 quickly, and then I heard the playback of what my voice sounds like, disembodied, like I'm talking about picking up a cigarette or something.
Mm-hmm.
There's no explaining what you're going to feel at this moment of horror and crisis.
Did you feel self-conscious after this thing happened? Like, oh, maybe I can't act anymore. I don't want to be around other actors. They're looking at me. They're looking at me funny. Any of that kind of stuff?
No, I didn't think that, but I thought the irony of how much I loved Noreen. I gave my life to her in trying to help, and I had known her for 7 years, but we had only been married for one, and we loved each other with such passion, and to be thought of, even for that while, that I would have a hand in her death, where I've given up hunting because of how life is such, anything alive is so precious to me. The koi in a pond.
Koi pond. You got a koi pond?
I got a koi pond.
Right.
It made me think, my God, because they come up to be fed,
Right.
and they're making little kissing sounds.
Yeah.
I'm looking at they're sentient beings. They're feeling things. It's hard to go fishing.
So, right. I stopped fishing too.
Exactly.
But let me ask you something.
So
Do you
to
still
think
eat,
that I
are you a vegetarian now? You didn't go that crazy.
No, but part of the lesson that I draw from all these things that happened to me in my life, and I saw it when it was laid out. David Fisher is this wonderful guy that I spoke the book to, and he laid it out. And once I read it, the first layout, I thought, that's my life, but what's the meaning? And I began to understand that decisions you make, opinions you have, at any point in your life, early or in the middle or towards the end, all have reverberations. They resonate in the rest of your life. So that you may decide to do something here, and years later, the reverberations of what you decided, even minutely, form the tapestry of your life. That's what your life is composed of.
Yeah.
All these decisions, both large and small.
So you don't like the way you handled yourself that night, but in retrospect, you're like, well, this is just what I did.
That's exactly right.
Part of who you
when
are.
she had when you had a funeral for her, did her family treat you crappy? Or
No.
They were okay.
Oh yeah, everything.
You were able to go to the funeral.
Oh yes, I made the funeral.
Right.
He was the husband. He would make the funeral.
I made the funeral.
I don't know what's going on. I'm just asking questions.
Yeah. No, all that. I worshipped her, and her death was my death.
How's the new wife?
Elizabeth and I are. It's
hot.
It's a miracle.
It's still it's going strong, even with your tremendous acting ego, being William Shatner. You are able to maintain a healthy relationship with this woman.
Well, you know what you say. I don't know how much mockery.
No mockery intended.
It's difficult.
You're an actor.
I was going to ask you, have you learned? Because you've
Absolutely
had a number
not.
of relationships.
You learn from everything.
A woman who is with William Shatner has to devote herself to William Shatner.
Is that true?
Absolutely.
Well, yes and no, because I'm so grateful that Elizabeth's with me that I think I'm devoting myself to her as well.
How is sex after having your hip replaced? Does that encumber you in any way? Do you lay on your back now instead of the missionary position?
No, we are as experimental as ever.
You're still experimenting.
Experimenting and learning.
You're a genius.
Well,
you're always experimenting.
Is it tough to butt fuck John Wayne in the ass with
George Takei?
Now that he's been dead several years.
George Takei made this comment about you. Please respond to it.
Holy jeez, it's hot in Bill Shatner's behind.
What does that mean?
That means.
So what is the latest thing you've learned sexually with your wife? I mean, what new
What
heights?
are you trying now?
Yeah, what are you trying? What are you up to?
I'll tell you what I've learned.
Good.
I've learned that love, passion, empathy towards, and appreciation of the woman heightens the sexual act.
You didn't know that?
Well,
you just learned that now.
Every.
It's unbelievable.
Why is she hysterical? Why is she laughing?
It's great when you're not paying for it.
I think you're going to say you teabagging or something you learned.
Teabagging?
Yeah, you doing any of that?
Teabagging.
Your balls are like tea bags. You put them over the eyes.
No.
You never do that.
I never heard of that.
You don't do that at
No, I
all.
don't.
See, now
Shame on
something
you.
else to try.
Where have you been? Could have done that to Nichelle Nichols.
Now, what were you doing all the time? You weren't appreciating the woman.
I'm talking about the level of.
In your book, you don't bring up whether or not you've had two women at the same time.
No, I don't bring that up.
Why not?
Because who cares?
I care.
Well, I will tell you.
Did you ever have two women?
When I was young and single, and yeah.
Was that the greatest?
Yes.
Yes.
You cannot deny.
And sex for you, getting it up, this and that, as one gets older.
No, it's the greatest.
It's still
because the level of passion increases.
Viagra, Cialis, any of this?
None of that.
None of that.
No, it's just thinking of George.
You think about George when you're in bed. Thank you, George. Listen, let's go to Bankhead Eric, who has a question for Mr. Shatner. We're here to celebrate his excellent new book.
Up till now,
which indicates there might even be
That's right.
A
He's just
follow-up.
bringing us up to date and more to come.
There's more to. God only knows what's left. Bong hit Eric quickly.
Hi, William. Good morning.
Good morning, to
Mr.
you.
Shatner is more
Mr.
appropriate.
Shatner.
The man's an icon.
William's good.
Go ahead.
Shatner, William.
No,
I
no,
wanted
no.
to ask you two questions. Your biggest regret in terms of all the hot, famous women that you've had sex with, what would be your biggest regret? And also, in your opinion, your biggest achievement in terms of all the famous, hot...
Yeah, who is the most famous woman you ever had sex with? If you
Well,
say-
let me tell you this by saying that.
No, really.
Let me say that about this. I have discovered that incidental sex is really of no value.
Right.
It's really not good.
You regret all of the just
No,
casual...
no. Don't regret. But I'm saying that now, after all these many years
You're more
of running as
fulfilled
fast as
now.
you can. Exactly.
But what
It's
about
a
famous women?
relationship
You
that
had
makes
famous
it.
women, though, right?
I don't remember.
Oh, come on.
No,
I'm not
really.
asking
I mean,
for a name.
Does he
Have you
not
had
name
famous
names
women?
I don't know. No. I think that's awful to out somebody who may, who cares? But
Do you feel these women would be embarrassed that they made love to you?
Yeah, I don't know.
You don't know. Heather
it's none
Locklear
of my
was-
business.
when you had Heather Locklear, I'm not going to.
No. Heather was 19. She was. Who wouldn't have wanted her? Yeah.
Did you have thoughts about? I mean, don't tell me you thought of her as a daughter. Don't give me bullshit.
No.
You had sexual thoughts.
Oh, Heather is one of the great-looking.
Did you ever masturbate thinking about her all those years you worked with her on TJ Hooker?
I don't do that kind of thing. It grows hair on your head.
Did you ever fantasize like her and Adrian Zemed doing it together?
No. Can I be honest with you?
Oh my God, you guys are so sick of
Mr. Shatner. Working with Heather Locklear, I mean, listen, forget what she
is a
played
sexy
on the.
lady.
She's a sexy lady.
Yeah.
You mean to tell me after a long day on the set with this girl, you never went home and beat off to her image in your mind? Come on, give me a break. You did.
Howard,
when do you ever lie?
Never. Howard, do you?
I beat off to Robin every night.
Oh, stop it.
I've beaten off to Robin many a time.
Oh, he's lying.
And what about you?
I never beat off to Robin.
You
My
don't
life.
beat off to Robin. Shame on you. Get out of here. No wonder that director yelled at you. It's ridiculous.
Can I give him an F, Marry, Kill?
What?
Let's go to Lou. Lou, go ahead.
Go ahead, Lou.
Yes, Lou, quickly, please. I have very
ahead,
little
Lou.
time for nonsense.
Mr. Shatner,
Call me.
Your story touched me quite a bit about your wife, and I had a similar situation. I had driven by a horrible traffic accident once, and as I got closer, I noticed that it was my father's car.
Oh, my God.
And instinctively, I should have stopped, but I kind of just kept going.
Wow.
And I drove for about 50 miles before...
Wow.
Yeah, 50 miles.
Lou, is that true?
No, but that's an
Is he telling
extraordinary.
Lou, are you telling the truth?
I'm absolutely telling the truth.
And your behavior is totally inexplicable. You have no idea.
Why would he? But why?
Yeah,
why
but
would you drive?
shock of it. You don't want to face.
But that's different than what you happened to you. He drove 50 miles.
He drove 50 miles. It's his father's car. Now,
Well, I tell you, I drove 50 miles with tears in my eyes. I'm guilty. I feel very guilty to this day. It's been 23 years.
Wow.
but why do you think, Lou, you didn't stop for your father's car accident?
I just, I knew that he had died in there, and I just did not want to face it.
I see.
I just,
Oh, my
I
God.
don't know.
Wow.
I can't explain it. That's what
No,
I've come up
that's
with
exactly
after
right.
23
You
years.
can't explain it. You look back later and you wonder, why did I do that? And there's no explanation.
But what Mr. Shatner's saying is totally understandable. I get it. But what this guy's saying is crazy. Like,
Yeah, wouldn't you? You'd
He didn't
stop
wanna
after
face it.
Driving me
No,
crazy all
no,
the
it's
No,
not.
I'm not
it's
calling you- I'm not
it's
calling you
crazy. It's not crazy.
Yeah.
It's shock. You're in total and shock. You have no idea. Reality leaves you, and
You've never
you're
been in that
following your
situation.
instincts.
You never know till
You
you're
never
in it.
know until you're
That's
into
right.
it. You have no idea what you're going
Bill, go ahead in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, hi, how about? This is Shippy Zigger in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. I just want to
Oh,
say,
come on. What kind of voice? Don't put on a shtick with me.
Terrible.
This is a man who was voted an icon.
can I ask Mr. Shatner something?
Yes.
Would he be more upset if one of his koi in the koi pond died or George Takei? Well,
All right.
Well, they
If
both
George-
make the same sucking sound. That's George, and is the.
I heard that you named all the koi in your koi pond after all the different Star Trek people you worked with. Is that true? What about that? If George Takei was to die tomorrow,
I don't
would you
want
go
him
to his funeral? No, you don't want him to
Sure,
die,
no.
but let's say he did.
Listen,
would you go to his funeral?
Here's my feeling about those poor people. There's something pathological. About 40 years later, I mean, I was supposed to have done something. Maybe I did. I have no recollection. But hey, isn't it time
to let go?
Let go. Let go. He's 70-something years old. He's going to die soon. I'm going to die soon. Hey, man, it's a long journey. Forget about it. Wave. Hello, George. Have a good time.
Move on with your life.
Move on with your life,
you
George.
something, because
Right.
you did have the roast, and George was the only
George
one.
got on, and I came in on a horse. The producers thought, hey, ride in on a horse, okay? So it leads you inevitably to the line of screw you, fuck you, and the horse
you rode in on. Yeah.
So they give the line to George, right? George the comic goes, and fuck you, and the horse you drove in on. And everybody's this dead silence in the audience, like, what did he do?
You feel his level of anger is a little over the
Whoa,
top. Yeah.
man, what's his problem?
William Shatner's book, Up Till Now. Everyone should get it if you are fascinated by the life of William Shatner as I am. And who isn't?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Believe
He's
me,
an
this
icon.
is a man who should be studied. He is
Dissected,
an icon.
I believe, is the
Dissected for
regulation.
sure. You must get the book Up Till Now. It's a fun book. He even makes fun of himself by plugging his website constantly in the middle of erotic stories. This hour flew by. Do you know we've been talking for an hour?
No, I had no
commercial
idea.
interruption,
No,
nothing.
that's wild.
I could talk to you all day.
Howard, it's so good to see the two of you, Robin. It's such a pleasure. You haven't changed. The program is great.
I am fantastic. You are right again. You're an excellent
You
judge
got
of
this
talent.
whole wing of this building.
Yeah, they
wild,
locked
man.
us in.
I'm a very big star.
Yeah.
You don't realize it. No one realizes it, but me.
I'm doing a talk show. I want you on my talk show.
When are you doing that? I'm unavailable, unfortunately. But
On A&E. On A&E.
I don't do A&E. I don't do
in
cable.
the fall.
Right. Really?
You don't? Yeah.
You're doing a talk show.
Yeah.
Will
Called,
anyone get a word in edgewise?
No, I mean, I'm doing a talk show.
William Shatner, you are the greatest.
Thank you.
And what an honor to know you. Congratulations on Boston Legal. What they're doing your character, I don't know. I don't care.
We'll find out.
I'm sure it'll be
I
fine.
hope they don't. It's a great character.
That's right. We're going to be back. And next time you come on, I want you to think about this question.
Yeah.
How many blowjobs have you gotten in your whole life? All right.
Uncountable.
Do you think if a man says 84, that's a high number or a low number?
84 is low.
Low.
84 is like a day.
Wow. Oh, you're
In the
awesome.
life of
You're awesome. You're my hero.
He's good for 500 blowjobs right now.
Maybe your parents didn't love you, but I love you. And that's all that
My
matters.
parents love me and I love you.
I don't know. You didn't get enough love.
We never do.
No.
Yeah.
Sounds like you got a lot. 80 blowjobs as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
84.
Where's the lack of love
What was
there?
it? You lost 4 there. It's 84.
I still think he banged out the Locklear, but what do I know?
So, Mr. Shatner, you've been doing Howard's Show for a number of years
Many
now.
years, yeah.
And now that he's uncensored and
It's no different. He's just awful as usual.
He's gotten worse.
He's gotten worse. Well, it was bad. Now it's really bad.
And your advice for George Takei is to
get a life. He's so funny, but I would have thought that there was a machine, like you were playing a piano or a keyboard or something like that. How do you pick? But you're cutting and pasting.
Yeah, I'm just taking bits of audio, and I can even make words. If you say like shoot and hit, I can make shit.
No, I understand. I understand how you're doing it, but first of all, putting it together is tedious. Then you're thinking the words are coming up, not necessarily making sense, but they end up being funny. It's a great skill.
Thank you very much.
Funny way of doing things.
For sure. A lot of people don't realize that you're toiling away in that studio working on these audio clips, trying to come up with funny bits to get recognition from the man himself. That has to be pretty cool.
That's like the highest honor, yeah. It's awesome.
You're floating right now.
I am. I'm a big William Shatner fan, Star Trek fan, and huge fan of the movie Halloween, which they used his mask in that movie, in the original. And so it's definitely an honor. It's cool. It's just so cool that, he has such a good sense.
On the phone. I met Barbara Walters at a dinner, and I'm glad she's calling in. Hey, Barbara.
Hi there.
Or should I say Miss Walters?
No, I think we're beyond that now that we've had dinner together. Except we should point out that the beautiful Beth is there.
Yeah, and I was gonna.
And by the way, it is 2 nights. Can I just say that?
Yeah.
Yes, we said that.
It's 10 o'clock Thursday and a whole separate hour, 10 o'clock on Friday. And it's called 30 Mistakes in 30 Years And I hope that talking to you is not the 31st.
Could be a big mistake.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Could be the biggest one. We could do 2 hours on that.
Could be
You're going
horribly.
out on a limb.
Hey, the biggest thing that I always get into is sexual discussion, and I didn't realize how sexual you were.
Oh, that's the nicest thing anyone could say to me at 8, 9 this morning.
No, you know what I
11
mean.
this
I mean,
morning.
you've
You made my day. I'm about to go and do The View, but now I'll be much sexier.
How is the Rosie O'Donnell thing working out on The View? The ratings are up, right?
The ratings are up.
So it was not a mistake. It was an important thing for you to do.
Oh, I don't think it was a mistake at all. I think that I never want to compare Rosie to anyone or you to anyone, but you have the qualities of the unexpected. And I think she's energized the show. We never quite know what's going to happen. She's very warm-hearted. She's very... what's the word? You know, she says what's on her mind, terribly frank.
Well, can I tell you something?
All of us better.
Like you, I hated Star Jones.
Well, I didn't hate Star Jones.
You did. I could tell you were...
She tried to do something very nice for Star Jones
Well,
and got stabbed.
I did try, and I'm not sure why it came out the way it did, but I was trying to be as thoughtful as possible. But Star, for so many years, you know, our show is in its 10th year, and Star was absolutely wonderful. This is a very talented woman.
But have you seen her since you're falling out?
No, I haven't.
Do you fear running into her? Do you think it would be awkward?
No, no, I don't think it would be awkward. I don't think we would.
Would you say hello to her?
Of course.
Do you think she would say hello back?
Yes, as a matter of fact, she sent me a birthday present,
You're
which I
kidding
thought was
me.
very sweet and thoughtful.
Is her career over? Honestly, now be honest. Don't give me the BS. Her career is over.
Look,
isn't it?
I have nothing, to do with her career, and as I said, she's a very talented woman.
She's not a solo act, that's for sure. I don't think she could carry a talk show on her own.
I don't know. You know, we never know what's going to happen in this crazy business.
Barbara,
do you keep a list? Is she on that list?
Yeah.
Well, you know what this is not nothing. This is how do I begin? 30 years ago, I can't believe it's 30 years ago. I came to ABC from NBC to be the first female co-anchor of a network news program. Very big deal, and everybody wrote about it. And I was getting $1 million, and I was such a failure. But
wait a second. Back up for a second.
Yeah.
You say you were a failure.
Oh yeah.
Now hold it.
I was. The press was so horrible, and
weren't you sandbagged?
I had a partner named Harry Reason, who was a very good newsman, who did not want a partner.
He was a scumbag.
No, he wasn't.
Wait, Barbara.
Anyway, to get back to the
No, Barbara, hold it a second.
Get back to the special.
No, I'm going to get to the special. Don't worry, I'll do that special just right.
It's
I know
either
all
this
about
or
it.
get naked.
Well, this is in light of Katie Couric,
yes,
who is not doing so well right now on CBS. And they're probably going to fire her, and this is
no,
what
they won't.
They'll try to switch her into the morning slot.
No, they won't.
Don't you
Meredith
agree?
is in the morning slot. Katie is doing just fine. It takes time. Look how long.
Aren't you
it takes
secretly
before
happy
people
she's not
get
doing
to-
well? Aren't you secretly happy she's not doing well?
Why would I be happy?
Because we're first of all, when you switched from NBC, the Today Show, to ABC to be the first woman network anchor woman, Harry Reasoner sandbagged you because you were a woman. Had you been a man, your co-anchor would not have been upset. He was clearly upset because you were a woman, and even stated that a woman should not be an anchor woman. There should not be a network newscast.
It's anchor man.
It's
basically,
anchor man.
is what you're saying.
Well, I think it was more than that. I think it was kind of what was the old boy network, which we're just getting over in news.
That's right.
And it was also that not just that I was a woman, but that at that time that I was a woman who came from the Today Show. I hadn't spent years at the Associated Press or United.
And you
Press.
were
I was
attractive.
of the generation that got its training in television.
And you were
the press
attractive.
Well, anyway, and it was a very tough period, but part of that $1 million salary, which nobody cared about, nor should they, was that I had to do 4 one-hour primetime specials a year. That was 30 years ago, and we're still doing them.
Yes.
And what you will see is from those specials over 30 years, starting with my first awful mistake interviewing, well, the first show had Barbara Streisand and her boyfriend, John Peters. and that was a task.
Well, you asked Barbara Walters if she'd ever get a nose job.
Barbara Streisand.
I mean, Barbara Streisand. I'm sorry.
I did not, and neither Barbara nor I have had a nose job. But anyway, the second part of it was President-elect and Mrs. Jimmy Carter. We learned over the years that people said that they wanted to watch politicians, but they didn't, so we went back to doing celebrities. But on that, only celebrities. But on that, I ended up saying, Governor, be wise to us. Be good to us.
Yeah.
I cringe.
You hate when you see that. Is the idea of this special 30 mistakes in 30 years that you're going to show you some of your worst moments?
Yes.
You will.
I sound like you sometimes. I ask 7 different men when they lost their virginity.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that.
You know what surprised me when I was reading the notes was that she really was hurt by the Gilda Radner
impression that Barbara Wall was?
Yeah.
But you were hurt by Gilda Radner making fun of you.
Well, I was, bawa wawa, until I walked one day into my daughter's bedroom and she was watching. And I stiffened and she said, "Oh, Mommy, lighten up." So
but that made you cry.
Barbara Walters' impression by Gilda Radner made you cry.
Well, it didn't make me cry, but it didn't make me happy.
What's going on with you these days? I should have invited you out for dinner, but I felt funny about it.
Why do you feel funny about it?
I don't know. I mean, I felt like maybe you really didn't want to go to dinner. I'm not good with that stuff.
You were very charming and very nice and very sensitive and very sweet, and I don't want to hurt your reputation by saying all.
Let me ask you a question. The other day
you can't take a compliment, can you?
No. You were very nice to me, and I was very honored. But let me ask you this. The other day I had Paul Mooney in here. He said
I wondered if you were going to get
I got to ask Barbara this, and I don't think Barbara would be ashamed of this.
Yeah, got to go. It's time for me to do the view.
Don't go.
Okay.
Did you date Richard Pryor?
Did I date Richard Pryor?
He said you two were lovers.
In the special, one of the...
and that was one of your best interviews, Richard Pryor.
Well, I did 3 with him, and one of the mistakes that supposedly I said guest make, I never lie in a Barbara Walters special, because the first interview was a wonderful interview that was very long, and the second interview was after he had set himself on fire, and he lied and said that it was an accident. And the third interview was when he admitted that he had tried to kill himself. I have very poignant and sad feelings about Richard Pryor, who I think was one of the great
Me too.
geniuses of...
I could see where you'd be attracted to him.
Was there an attraction?
Was there an attraction?
No, there really wasn't. The only time and I hate people who say you must read my book. I hate people who say you must see my special. But the only attraction was a flirtation with Clint Eastwood, in which I got so flustered I on camera stopped the tape.
You really were sexually excited by Clint Eastwood?
Yes, I was.
When you say sexually excited...
Sexually excited, we were flirting. Sexually excited in the middle of an interview is a little hard to be.
You didn't have sex with him, though?
Oh, Howard. Well, that would be my 31st mistake that I missed that. And
Richard Pryor was not a sexual relationship?
Oh, not of course.
Mooney swears he saw the whole thing go down.
Didn't he say he walked in on them or something?
He says, I'm going to screw up white America's head. Barbara Walters made love to Richard Pryor.
Please don't even say that jokingly.
Really?
No, not because of the black and white, because it's just not true, and because I'd like his memory to be as the way I remember him, as a very sad and thoughtful and brilliant man.
Have you ever made love to a black man?
I have a little problem because you called a little later than I expected, and I do have to go.
All right, so let me give you a plug, and we're gonna and I want you to come on. Martha,
come back.
Even Martha Stewart herself is coming in. First of all, I'm going to say a couple of things. Number one, Barbara Walters, when I met her at dinner, said to me, "I have all these 30 years of tapes that I own of interviews." I said, "Those are fascinating." And she said, "What do you think I should do with them?" I said, "You should call Scott Greenstein over at Sirius." And you did. And now
I forgot to even mention this. How could I forget to mention it? That this Friday, it's the first time that I'm going to be on Sirius for 1 hour from 5 to 6. I hope people will call in and tell me their mistakes.
What channel?
Call and tell me your mistake.
What channel are you going to be on?
I don't know.
You don't even know?
Maybe Stars?
Probably.
Isn't that awful that I don't know?
Sirius Stars.
I will find out.
I just know I have to. I just know I'm going to be there, and I'm all excited. It's my first time doing a radio show, and it's 5 to 6 this Friday.
Actually, I know she'll be on the interracial couples channel that we have.
It. There is no such thing.
And the special.
You know what? As long as people listen.
Would you date interracially?
What I date interracially? Gee, I really can we save that for the next interview?
All right.
Is it true you slept with Slappy White? Yes or no?
Barbara
It was
Walters.
Nipsey Russell.
I actually saw a great review of Barbara Walters' special that's going to air tonight. I mean, rather tomorrow night and Friday night.
Tomorrow at 10, following Grey's Anatomy, and then Friday at 10 in where 2020 usually is.
I got to ask you something. Is The View the best payday of your career? In other words, being the executive producer, is there more money in that than doing because news
The specials and all the other stuff.
Is there more money in it? No. Is it one of the best things? I thought if it lasted 2 years, I knew nothing about daytime television. I said I always wanted to do a program with different women of different generations, different personalities, blah, blah, blah.
You know what disappoints me?
I never thought it would. I'm just so... I'm thrilled that it's lasted for 10 years and stronger than ever, but did I expect it? No, because my main job was doing 2020 every week and doing the specials. So this was kind of, this will be fun, and,
You know what's crazy? I cannot stand that you gave a job to Elizabeth Hasselbeck.
Oh, she's wonderful.
You really believe that?
Yeah. I really do. Her political
stand
opinions
her.
may not be yours, but she's just a wonderful young woman.
Did you reduce her to tears in a commercial break?
She's a mental case, that girl.
Part of the thing with this program is that we do get into discussions, and yet we have a relationship where we can hug each other and remain friends.
Do you think Rosie O'Donnell will? Do you think Rosie O'Donnell will stay with the show?
I hope so.
Has she said to you she doesn't want to? Because that's all the speculation in the newspaper.
She's been on the. What is this? November? She started in September, and they're already talking about whether she's going.
Well, she's also going to do this new series with, the spinoff from Nip Tuck.
She could do both. I mean, Kelly Ripa, does Regis and did a series.
Right. Absolutely.
I love you both. You're wonderful to me. But if I don't get to work,
I was going to tell you the special. I was going to promote the special that you got terrific.
Then I can stay on the line.
Yeah, you got terrific reviews. Barbara Walters has an incredible body of work. She went back and looked at all of her mistakes, and she could probably name numerous times where she thinks she cringed or something weird happened on camera.
Is some of this stuff things that didn't make it into the special?
A lot of it we never showed. I mean, there is a scene, for example, with Audrey Hepburn in pristine white, and so immaculate and so beautiful on the beach in Acapulco. And as we sit down to do the interview, a bird drops on hers.
That's good.
Droppings on her head. And
I love
on
that.
her white skirt. We certainly didn't keep that in.
Have you ever used foul language in your career?
I tried. No, I haven't.
You want to say a dirty word right now on Sirius?
What about I love you?
What about the dirtiest word you can think of? What's your favorite?
Yeah, we'll do the what's your favorite curse word?
Howard, you'll have to do it for me.
Did I make you uncomfortable by asking you about Richard Pryor?
No, of course not. You're very dear. You never make... Well, this is the first time you and I have talked, but you're a very nice man, and you have a sense of humor, obviously, and I hope I have. And I'd love to talk to you anytime you want, and I hope you'll call on Friday, both of you.
Do you think you can make a man cry? Well, in other words, when you plan out one of these interviews, like we're going to see.
One day we'll talk, and we'll see. But I have to do it face-to-face. I'm no good.
Do you think you can make me cry?
I'm not a telephone, psychic, so I can't do that. I can't make you cry over the telephone. And I hope you never have
Listen, next time, give me more time. What is this?
The next time, call me on time, and I will.
Did you guys not call her on time?
She was supposed to call us, but she didn't know that. It's fine.
Number.
I wanted to ask you about OJ, if you heard what he was doing.
Oh, I know all about that, by the way.
What do you know?
I turned down the interview.
I was going to say, is there anyone you won't interview?
Well, that's all I have to say. Did you hear me say it?
Why did you turn down the OJ interview?
Next time. Bye.
Hold it. Wait a second.
Bye. I gotta go.
I'm not letting you go. Who you'll be late for that for cock to show?
Boy, you must hate the blacks.
Talk again.
All right, goodbye. Well, I tried.
Wow.
That was quick. I was rolling. I was rolling.
There was a lot to get to. We didn't get to anything.
I have 50 pages of notes I was going to get to.
I wanted to ask her who hates you more, Hasselbeck or Star Jones. I want to know, could you get on the View?
Richard Pryor. Do you believe her answer?
No.
You know what? In a way, she started acting like maybe there was something there. Did you see any of those interviews?
With Richard
yes,
Pryor?
they were excellent.
It's funny. Because for a while when I was a teenager, I got a cassette of one of his albums, and I became like obsessed with him for a while. And I taped his interviews with her. Yeah, and I used to watch them over and over because they were really cool. The first one is fucking amazing. He's so insanely honest. They're sitting on a couch there and somewhere in his house in L.A., and she goes, "Do you do cocaine?" And he's like, "Yeah, I do cocaine. I get together with my friends and do cocaine every once in a while. I don't have a problem with it, but fuck, I like to celebrate, and I do cocaine." And she goes, "Have you ever done drugs intravenously?" And he sort of makes fun of her. He goes, "Yes, I do." He does the white voice. He goes, "I do drugs intravenously." And like she's like taken aback by it. You could see like, fuck. He goes, "I do drugs intravenously." and there was a connection there. Like, I don't know. It was just one of the best interviews I've ever seen. The second time, he looks crazy fucked up because I think it was 2 weeks after he got out of the hospital.
After the burns, yeah.
And he's got an odd look to him, like he was skin graft or something. And she is so upset. Like, you could tell it's not a phony upset. Like there is a connection. She's like, "God, Richard, are you okay? And stop doing this."
Yeah, what are you doing to yourself?
Yeah, almost like a family member. And he's emotional. And he goes, "Listen, you know, I had an accident and I'm done with drugs. I kicked him and everything." And that was even more emotional. The third one, he's there with his wife. It's in 1986, the third one. He's clearly sick already. He's insanely thin. And Barbara, he says to Barbara, "Look, I lied to you. I tried to kill myself." And she almost starts to cry.
Wow.
And he's like, "Yeah, you know," but and it's funny because the time frame makes sense with another story we got that, you know, when Belushi died, Paul Mooney said Pryor was clean at that point in '82, and at that point he said, "I've been clean for 4 full years from the beginning of '82 till now." He goes, "I haven't touched any booze, no whiskey, nothing." And the wife, the 23-year-old wife, comes in. And it's funny. There seems like a little hostility between Barbara and the wife.
Well, of course.
I'm being honest with you. Like, it's funny.
What did you think of her revelation that O.J. Simpson interviewed? She turned down. Would you turn down an O.J. Simpson interview?
You know, that's funny because she interviewed Monica Lewinsky. She's interviewed Fidel Castro.
Who's the guy?
Hussein.
She interviewed Hussein. She's interviewed like really bad people.
Yeah.
I think back then is when maybe she still felt she needed to become this iconic thing, and that's how you do it. Now I think she has that status, and she's older, and maybe
maybe it's not as important.
Yeah, it's not as important. Why do it?
But I always thought she chased the big interview.
But I can't wait to listen.
Maybe it's because it's not true. You know, like he's saying it as if it, you know, if it did happen, as opposed to just giving the real interview.
I would love to just do an hour interview with her. I could get so much.
I would love to see you interview her.
Just the two of us,
That'd be
one-on-one. I would love to do.
But check out Sirius.
Why wouldn't you do that for ABC? Don't you still have that? Is that off the table? Or
I don't think it's off the table. It's still on the table, but
why not?
She'd have to agree to it.
Yeah, but have you ever asked her?
No.
Howard, that was awesome. I am such a fan of Oh, shut up, Artie. I'm such a fan
That wasn't me. That wasn't me, Marianne.
I apologize, Artie. I have other issues with you. I am such a big fan of Barbara Walters. I have been watching her since I'm 17 years old. And when is she going to be on? I wanted to tell her her career is inspiring. Nobody ever said a bad word about her. All the things she's accomplished for women. She's beautiful every day. She's refined. When is she going to be on, Howard? Because I'm going to listen.
Well, I'm telling you that I would like to have her on. It's up to her to come in here. And I was just starting to get into lots of topics.
Awesome,
now,
Howard.
Do you think your interview with her now would pique her curiosity to come in, or do you think she sees where it might go and she's not coming in?
I don't know. That's a hard one to call.
She seems able to handle